seems fine. Are you chewing? No, now she's gone. Cool. Right, let's go see our girlfriend in a coma.
Is she in a coma
We should just
because
talk
of
to
the
everyone.
Ripper?
Yes, the Ripper did something
Oh,
ambiguous.
that's lovely. So
Oh,
they're
thank you,
paying
Dirty
her real
Fisherman. That's very
money.
kind.
You can't be taking
Get a
people's
sub up,
money.
ye. Thank you, that's extremely kind. Up to the wards? We still don't have a key card for the wards. But the story is, there's a Ripper. That's basically it. But the finer points are, we're a journalist for a tabloid digital cyber rag, because it's 2040. We're,
Oh, this is set in the future?
yes, this is a cyber crime. So,
is it trying to rip off Blade Runner?
Possibly.
Because
But-
it looks like it's set in the 80s.
I
With
know.
the clothes and the technology.
Well, it's from 1996, so the word cyber is everywhere. So, the killer, the Ripper, has been sending us letters
Right.
to publish in our newspaper,
Okay.
telling us, like, clues about the next killing. So we're trying to solve the killing alongside the corrupt police detective, Christopher Walken. And our girlfriend was our partner as well, our, like, news partner, whatever they're called, journalist. And she seems to be a lot better at it. She got caught by the Ripper, and she just stumbled into her apartment and went like, "The Ripper," and then went into a coma. And now we're trying to digitally recreate her memory with something called data angels. Paul Giamatti wants to inject them into her brain.
Paul Giamatti's in this too.
Yeah. Paul Giamatti wants... But Karen Allen, the Indiana Jones woman, doesn't...
Oh, her.
She's the head doctor, and she's, like, suspicious and, like, not really taking our case seriously.
He's probably
And she's
the-
keeping her in a coma.
Paul Giamatti's probably the Ripper.
Paul Giamatti seems nice. He seems to be one of the few nice people in this
What
game.
kazoo did I miss at the start? What was the kazoo at the
I
start?
can't even remember. Oh, it was the fucking David Hasselhoff. Yeah, Christopher Walken is very suspicious as well. He's like a corrupt cop. Because the cops in future world, they get paid a commission for every person they bring in.
Isn't that just now?
Yes. But in 1996 it was future dystopia world.
Wasn't
And
that
so,
the case in
I
1996?
have no idea.
I thought
But,
that was always the case. The more arrests you make, the more money you get.
More funding you get, definitely.
Well, I thought they also get pay raises.
I don't know, probably.
I think they do.
This game is just a bit naive, I think. But he's like a violent detective boy who breaks the rules to get what he wants.
Christopher
Tampers with
Walken.
evidence. So Paul Giamatti and our girlfriend are in here.
And
Oh,
you're
no,
going to
he's
cheat
not.
on
Paul
her?
Giamatti's
You're going
gone.
to cheat on her with that secretary lady?
No, we didn't. She offered and we turned her down. We didn't have sex behind the bins.
Good.
She was like, meet me out a back alley after lunch or something.
Even though she knows your girlfriend's in a coma?
Yeah.
What a bitch!
I guess she was like, you look sleazy.
You do look sleazy.
You do look sleazy. We look like a backup singer for fucking Nickelback.
Was he a sleazy character in Gilmore Girls?
I have no idea.
I'm not
I've never
asking.
seen Gilmore
I'm
Girls.
not asking you.
This is what we're recreating the memory of.
And what did he do?
19%.
Did he stab her?
No one knows. We're at 19% Ripper vision.
Well, you assume someone called Ripper would rip with knives.
Oh, that's the other thing. They don't know how he's ripping. Because no blade could make these cuts. They think possibly nanobots or lasers.
No blades could make these cuts.
They keep saying that like, all of these organs were ruptured at the same time and there's guts everywhere. What could make this? He used nanotech.
No, Joey.
I've heard that before. No, Joey, no, Joey, no.
I don't want you here. I don't want you in this hospital.
You gotta let me do my thing. I can find out what happened to this babe.
He's a
Besides, you always
cyber
call me
hacker.
Anthony.
Is this... That's
Don't
not Paul
this time.
Giamatti, is it?
No.
Bad.
No kidding.
The guy from the Warriors
You think
and
it's an
every other movie.
accident that Magnata brought her here?
Fuck Magnata. Should've clipped his wings years ago. He's gonna try to pin this whole fucking thing on me.
Or me, which is why we do it my way, and I say no.
Oh yeah, what time is it? I want to get to the library
Yo,
before it
Phyllis.
closes.
Tell Dr. Burton here to let me save your friend.
It's not up to him. He's not the doctor. Surely it's up to her. She's
I
the
can rough
doctor.
her up. Yeah, but Paul Giamatti said, oh, we should have been doing all of these procedures. It's standard to bring someone out of a death coma. and like reinstate their memories, but she's stopping it and keeping her in the coma, so she's all suspicious. Also, she's been arguing with Christopher Walken.
But Christopher Walken is an asshole.
I know, but both of them have been arguing, and neither of them are bringing her out of the coma. And I went and found this cyber boy who was in cyberspace, and I had to do like a little shooting mini game to get him out of cyberspace where he was like masturbating or something.
You trust him though? Like he was all up in that doctor's face and going, "Come on, babe, I can save this babe."
I don't trust him. He's a villainous hacker.
Yeah,
but
so he probably will just...
He's the best at cyber brain
He'll probably
stuff.
just like lobotomize her.
But he's the best at cyber brain stuff, and she in the past has secretly brought him in, we found out, as like an advisor.
But what if you reconstruct your girlfriend's memories and she didn't see your man's face?
They've partially gotten like a couple of eyes.
Well, we can only have 2 eyes.
I know, but like they've partially gotten an image of her last thing that she saw. Like, you know, that old myth about the eye retains the image or whatever. But this time it's her fractured coma brain. So we're trying to recreate that to see who the killer is.
But it might not be the killer. It might be somebody who was looking at her.
Yeah, maybe. But they would know who the killer was then. Alright, let's talk to you. Because you're awkwardly standing on her, using cyber on her brain. That's genuinely the plot.
Well, surely she's trying to find... The plot is also about trying to find the Ripper in general.
Ask her what Falconetti is talking about. This is Falconetti. Or Falcon Eddie, as he's also called.
God.
What's Falconetti talking about?
It doesn't matter. I'm not letting him do the procedure.
Okay.
I remember the days when cyber meant something else. Didn't cyber, in a certain collection of years, didn't cyber mean like having e-sex?
Did it?
Is that even a term? But like sexting, but on the internet. Is that what cybering is? He's kind of hot, sadly. What, our character? Absolutely not. Our character looks like he belongs in a bin. It did. Let's cyber, yeah. Oh, that is very bad. ASL won a cyber. Ooh, no, Falconetti. I get that more. Our character is a total trip.
How long have you all known each other?
Look, Quinlan, it's personal. It has nothing to do with Pal's case, believe me.
What's her
Then
name?
wake up my girlfriend. Powell. Her name is Catherine Powell.
What? Call your girlfriend by your first name.
But she's the doctor.
Yeah, but you don't call her Pam.
Our character is boring. You know what our character reminds me of? He looks like the main character from Gothic, who I fucking despised. Ask him what he's talking about. What are you talking about, Falconetti?
What thing are you talking about, Eddie?
Decking into this chick's consciousness. I can access her brain just like I can a computer.
Well, what good is that? She's in a coma.
She's not brain dead. Her essence, her personality, whatever. It's all still in there. I mean, if I can just get at it, there's a chance I could even rebuild her memory.
It's not that simple. For one thing, you don't know for a fact how much of her essence she's retained. For another, you have
You look
psychological ice to deal with.
disgusted.
You'd be fighting her mind. The strain could kill her.
I'm gonna go with Falconetti. I'm not really into Catherine anyway. She's too crystally. She had horoscope stuff all over her room.
Oh, you mean... I didn't know what you meant by crystal. You mean she
Oh,
makes things into
she
crystals
seems
and
to be
stuff.
one of those, like, crystals cure the world kind of people.
That doesn't mean that you can, like, you know, kill her.
No, but I'm saying I'll take the risk on
No.
Falconetti. You're keeping her in a coma, and Paul Giamatti didn't trust you, and I trust Paul Giamatti. I don't like them talking about essence. He reminds me of male heroic lead from film, yes. It was the first thing MSN people would write in Yahoo or MSN chat rooms before they shut them down for being rife with nonsense. Rife with nonsense is an incredible phrase. It's like, it feels like lifting up a rock and just like 20 tiny Jimmy Saviles running away into the woodland.
I love when Emma is in to highlight the depravity that we all get too used to.
Really reality benchmark. What about Magnata? What about Walken?
You knew Magnata years ago.
He was a very different man then. He used to be a scumbag. Now, he's a scumbag with a badge.
You don't love this?
His hair, you're the main character's hair is so ridiculous.
It's so 1996.
Is it?
Yep. Ask him what he meant about Magnotta pinning the murders on him.
Why would he try to pin the murders on you?
He's got to pin it on somebody to make a buck. I guess he thinks I'm an easy target.
You are very creepy. Our character has no responses to anything, just...
Yeah, Ken, you don't remember 1996.
I've seen media from the 90s before.
I don't think that look. I think it looks more 80s to me.
Does it? I think it looks very 90s. He's wearing a leather trench coat, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's 90s, but the hair doesn't look like...
Ask him about his method to reach Catherine. So you want to inject yourself into my girlfriend's coma brain.
Is your method dangerous?
Were you kidding? Of course it's dangerous. We're not talking about accounting databases here. Decking into an organism's a lot harder than linking into a machine. You can't be overriding shit. You gotta watch where you're digging around. Emotions, memories, potentially very damaging. It's worth the risk, though.
Well, how do you figure?
I can rebuild her memory.
You already said that.
I can make that image so real, you'll think it's breathing. You'll be able to stare the killer right in the eye.
Do it!
Well, that would save Catherine and anybody else the Ripper had on his list. I mean, what's the real reason for preventing Falconetti from doing this, Burton?
It could kill her.
Do I detect a little Magnotta in the reporter's line of questioning? Do any damn thing you want. I'm going to the gym.
What did you say? Do I detect a little what?
Magnotta,
That
the
look a
cop.
little flanky there, Claire. Tighten up those buns, baby. You ready?
What do you mean? We're gonna
Who
deck the
was this
Captain's
dude
brain
in
now?
Gilmore Girls? Was he
Yeah,
one of
that's
Rory's
right.
boyfriends?
Mhm.
You really
I'm
get to know your
asking the
girlfriend
people
now.
watch Gilmore Girls.
Here's the deal. With both of us being in there, it's gonna take everything I've got to maintain a link between us, to isolate a pathway to whatever's left of her consciousness. If her brain starts throwing ice at us, you're gonna have to fight it.
It's Inception.
Think you can handle that?
Hi, Valor Wolf.
Oh, I don't.
I think I can.
It's Max, Rory's first fiance.
Oh, Christ.
He does look familiar.
He looks like a Max.
I haven't seen Gilmore Girls, but I've seen clips like.
She
and
really
I've
sounds
seen-
like the psychiatrist in Sopranos. It's like the weird vocal fry she's got going on.
She sounds kind of hoarse.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Right, I guess we'll jack in with this weird squirmy boy.
And this is what's this actor's name?
I can't remember what his name is. He's in everything.
Hello, Valor. How are you? Oh, my back.
Let's jack in with the squirm boy.
Squirm boy. He's going to be squirming into her brain.
A little digital worm. If you were in a coma, I'd let Falconetti try and save you.
I might wake up anyway.
I'd squiggle into your little brain.
I might wake up anyway.
I'd squiggle into your brain and try and fix you.
I might
Oh,
wake.
Jesus. Has it crashed? No! What the fuck is happening?
You said you had to fight her brain.
We have to
whatever.
fight her like T-cells or something?
It's like Inception.
I can shoot. What the fuck? Oh, I am shooting her T-cells. Oh god, the mouse is very floaty. Shoot the T-cells, for fuck's sake.
He's got the moves that really move him. And that drive the girls run. I'm just a sexy boy, sexy boy.
Why are you singing Sexy Boy?
Because somebody said he's got the moves, and that reminds me of I've got the moves that really move him. I'm just a sexy
The
boy.
ice off me. I'm trying, they're very fucking quick. There we go. Starting to get the hang of it. Not really much though.
Shoot that guy, Squinlin.
I'm cold.
It is very cold. We're gonna buy firewood
You
after the
said you
stream.
weren't cold.
I am getting cold now. It's when the doors are all open.
Well, we have to, because otherwise the cat just sits outside.
Yeah,
and screams.
screams.
Sometimes it's even worse
Ice
than that.
Squinlin.
I opened the door the other day and she was just sat there. What's so guilty?
Fuck me! How much fucking immune system does this
I
bitch
ain't
have?
your boy toy. Boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. Dirty
I'm
fisherman, no?
fighting, you fucking prick!
Definitely something there.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
moves like Jagger. Moves like Jagger. I beg you.
Oh, that's a terrible song. That's Maroon 5.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Kill the fuckers! I'm gonna get motion sick from this.
Yeah, it is a bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Keep looking for that ice queen.
I'm looking for the ice.
That
Oh
is
my
so
god,
tricky.
it's actually too quick. It's too quick. Hypothermic Joe Biden. Sorry.
On a pathway. Now let me get a piece of this action.
He sounds like a rapist,
My mouse is gone.
doesn't he?
Oh, there we go. Now all of them are dying.
He
I think
sounds
he's
like a
kicked in.
rapist, doesn't he?
A little bit, yes.
I can't think of Maroon 5. I'm thinking of the leaked direct messages. I may need to see the booty.
I may need to see the booty. Your body is out of this world.
Yes.
Now here's what you
Not
gotta
too
do.
bad, I suppose.
Burton Cable.
Or was it your body is
Getting
like
as much of her personal
outrageous or
background as
something?
you can. You need to bring her up to speed on what she knew when she was attacked. Use the information about the Ripper you think she may have known. That'll help her rebuild her memory. Right now, she's not even verbal. The more information she gets from you and Burton,
Body
the
is
more she'll remember,
absurd, thank
the
you.
more she'll be able
Who
to
is
tell
this to his
us.
girlfriend?
She
I
looks
don't know.
so real.
That's because everything you're seeing right now is streaming directly from her brain, unmediated by any software.
Huh?
That's her as her own mind's eye conceives herself. Be prepared. When you get close to her, you're gonna change. You'll look just as real.
Yeah, just as real, except for fucking gold. It was cheating on his wife with young models. Oh god.
Oh.
I saw it was memed about, but never knew what it was about.
Why
I
do
just
you look
remember the
like that?
BTMs.
Why do you look like that?
Because this is how she sees me, I guess.
Yeah, but you're incomplete.
But I'm a golden goo boy. She sees me as a gooey golden boy.
What?
I don't know. Maybe I'm normally covered in goo around
This
her.
is so silly.
What the fuck are you talking about? We're solving cyber crime.
Then go on then.
I need my crystals.
Stop being mean.
Okay, that was that. Can I talk to her? Slap her out of it.
Stop that.
She's hysterical.
She's
It's
not
probably all a hormonal imbalance
She's not
from her uterus. Thank you for that. Cheating, but with zero riz. My god, you're absurd. It really does feel like the DMs of a Redditor to like an unenthusiastic like Instagram model. What am I supposed to do with her? Just sort of wiggle her awake.
What about the cage over there?
I can't really seem to talk or do anything. No, I thought that was gonna do something. I need pleasant noise to shout out Dreya's edgy misogyny jokes. Can I?
Kick her in the tits.
Yeah, I'm the misogynistic one. Talk to her feet. I mean, I don't think that's gonna work. I don't know what the fuck to do here.
Not the first time he's heard her making unenthusiastic moaning sounds. What's all these little laugh noises in the background?
I guess that's her subconscious.
But why is it laughing?
Stop it! Make
There's a
another noise!
There's a little face there.
There is a little face under our faces. What do we do with the little face? Can we escape?
Can you walk around?
Not bad for a first timer. Was it good for you too?
You kicked ass in there.
No shit, Sherlock. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got about a month of girly mags to catch up on.
But we didn't do anything! We just heard her go, ah!
Well, yeah, but you left. You exited.
I know, but there was nothing else to click on. What the fuck was that about? Can I go back in then? Can I now go back in anytime I want and just kind of...
Fiddle with her brain stems.
Yeah, just sort of like touch her folds. Not those folds, but her brain folds. Is this going to make me go through the thing again? The shooting bit?
Oh, you're killing her. She's gone all weird.
fucking Ming.
My name is fucking Ming.
We're in 2001. Okay, we're back. So we can now just come here at any point. We can come in her brain.
Ah.
Shut up. Just kind of jiggle her folds around.
You must be able to do something.
I don't know if we can. Maybe we need to, like, bring something into the brain world. And we can, like, bring in a big hammer and just kind of fucking pummel her awake or something. Like
Guess
a brain hammer.
Guess you return late to making progress?
Maybe, I guess so. I mean, there's nothing else to do.
Yeah, but you think you get at least something from this bit? Like
I know, it seems very underwhelming considering we went through the brain maze.
Like you think you'd get at least one clue and then come back later for more clues when you've made more progress?
No, it's just a golden woman going "Wah," like a sad penguin chick. Okay, goodbye, I guess. Bye, Catherine. No, I clicked accidentally. Okay, no more.
It's really annoying.
Let's close this.
Just
The
tell,
clue is
tell that stupid lady to stop making that noise.
right. Can I do anything else? Can I interact with the Computron? No. Let's go. Did that make the image any clearer?
Yeah, frightening.
I know. You jumped. Can I interact with the Computron and see if that made the Ripper image any clearer? Where's Paul Giamatti in all this? Where'd he run off to? His scampering little feet.
You can sound like it in the road.
No, that's still only 19%. It looks like a werewolf attacked her.
Maybe it did.
Maybe there's werewolves in this game. Cyber wolves.
Maybe the killer's a wolf.
Possibly.
You see, he's killing people in real life, not online.
Yes,
I'm like
in real life.
getting the feeling of coming in the
But
gym.
he's not,
I'm
like,
getting
using the
feeling of
internet to do
coming
it,
at
is he?
home. I'm getting
don't
the
think
feeling
so.
of coming backstage when I pump up.
Again, I think
This
Arnold
doesn't look-
Schwarzenegger is an asexual being.
This doesn't look like a hospital.
It's a future hospital. It's
Does-
like a cyber future
It
hospital.
doesn't look like that either.
What do you mean?
Just doesn't. It looks like a warehouse.
Maybe it's a converted
Well, it
warehouse.
is a city of warehouses. Where's my house? Where's my house?
Christ, Emma. Jesus Christ. Are you telling jokes from the 40s? Fuck me. Now, there was a...
You can use it for any war situation.
There's a door here that was locked. Is it still locked? And I can't get past the slippy floor because I'm an infant.
Let's go mess with dead bodies in the basement.
Yes.
That's always something we do in
There was a
detective
boy
stories.
in the basement who was like, Ripper's killing all the bodies. And he was eating a sandwich and chomping on a cigar or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of them.
That would really contaminate the evidence if you did that.
I think it's fine.
You wouldn't be.
They're already dead.
You wouldn't be able to find any evidence if you were smoking and
He
eating
seemed
sandwiches.
nice. He was like eating a sandwich and going like, the Ripper, never seen a blade like this.
Well, I remember looking that up one time. It was on TV Tropes, and it said that...
They're always eating a sandwich in media.
Yeah, but like, in real life, they do eat sandwiches, but not the way they do in media where they're standing right over it. Because that's what I mean. That
You probably like sit on the, like a little low wall next to the body and kick your legs and eat your sandwich.
That's what Del Toro apparently did.
Mm-hmm.
Del Toro said he volunteered at a morgue when he was a teenager in Mexico. He was just eating sandwiches in the car.
Yeah, what else would you do? You need sandwiches.
I don't know.
I want a sandwich. I'm gonna make a sandwich later. I'm gonna buy some like thick, crusty bread and make a sandwich.
You're so cute.
Fuck you. I haven't had a sandwich in ages.
Okay.
Let's have sandwiches.
Okay.
Do you want to sit on a wall and have sandwiches and kick our
Very
legs?
cold.
Yeah, but we could wear puffy coats and kick our legs and eat sandwiches.
You don't even have a coat.
I could get one. I have a coat.
You
It's
don't
not
have
puffy.
You don't have a puppy coat.
Yeah, we could kick our legs and eat sandwiches.
What are you going to have in your sandwich?
I don't know. I'll buy some sort of vegan meat and have sandwiches. I think we should do that.
Maybe I'll get a ham sandwich.
Right, this is Mr. Morgue Boy.
Toast.
Toast sandwiches,
Ugh.
hair and triangles. Ugh. Brine and ice cubes. Is this Morgue Boy? I thought Morgue Boy.
Hate sweet treats over the moon about a sandwich.
I mean, sandwiches are amazing.
I like sandwiches.
Like a doorstep sandwich. Oh my god.
I would like a ham sandwich.
Maybe with some chopped onions.
I miss eating chicken.
Emma hasn't eaten chicken since a cute chicken came up to her in France. And now she's like, oh. I had hot cross buns for my lunch, but now I want a sandwich. I've never had a hot cross bun because they look really awful. Hot
Who's
cross
that?
buns I only know from the song, really.
Who's that person?
I don't know. You don't look like Morgue Boy. Where's Morgue Boy?
He's new, Morgue Boy.
Excuse me.
Hey! What are you doing here?
Who the fuck are you,
You're not supposed
nerd?
to be here. This place is off limits to unauthorized personnel.
I'm Jake Quinlan from the Virtual Herald. Who are you?
I'm
And that means you just
Bob
wander around
Epples, the new
hospitals? Yeah, you
pathologist,
should make me a
and
detective,
I'm
Rob.
I'm not to speak with you, Mr. Quinlan.
Well, what are you talking about? Where's Farley?
Mr. Farley is no longer employed here. He was let go.
He dropped sandwiches in the
He was
fucking
fired.
bodies. Wow. I'm not a fan of them. Being a religious food, I assume they were made as some kind of self-punishment. Are they sweets? Hot cross buns? Oh, my ears are falling off.
You can probably take them off
Yes,
now.
I will take them off. Are hot cross buns a type of sweet? They are delicious. I'm not a fan of them. Wife loves them, though. Ask where Farley... Have you ever had a hot cross bun?
I don't know what they are. I'll know if you show me a picture.
Go tab out
Careful,
to hot cross buns.
you'll ruin your game.
Hot cross buns. Enriched dough with raisins. Oh!
I don't like raisins.
Hot cross buns. 1 a penny, 2 a
Yes,
penny,
I do
hot
know
cross
them.
Buns.
I haven't ever had one, I don't think.
Oh, they look disgusting.
It's a spiced bun, usually made with fruit, marked with a cross on the top. Oh, religious, yeah. Which is traditionally eaten on Good Friday in the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Canada, India, Pakistan, Malta, USA, and the Commonwealth Caribbean. So not here?
Yeah, it doesn't say Ireland. I've seen them around, but I don't think they're commonly consumed.
They do look nice, but I don't like raisins.
They're horrible. This stream is full of raisin haters. I hate raisins.
Have you actually
Raisins are the
had
first
one,
food
then?
that made me get sick.
Had you had one then?
I don't think I've had a hot cross bun, no.
Well, you might
I've
like
had
it.
raisins.
You might like it.
They're available all around in some places, including the UK. Ugh. The Greeks in the 6th century AD may have marked cakes with a cross from the history section. Right, back over to the game screen. Go here, and then hold enter.
They're
Eating
very
them at this
popular
time of
in
the year must be
Australia.
some sort of anarchic move.
They're very popular in Australia, it says.
Commonwealth places, it seems like. I think the issue may be that my parents are cheap, so probably got the most bargain bin ones they could find.
We could get some and try.
I will never know.
Do you heat them,
Raisins
do you
and a
heat them
sweet
up, or
bun.
do you just eat them as
I
they come?
assume you... I mean, they're called hot cross buns. You'd assume they'd be warm.
No, but they probably wouldn't come like that if you bought them in the shop, so you'd
I
have
know,
to heat
you'd
them
have
up
to heat
yourself.
them up, maybe.
Yeah.
No, thank you. England now has lots of different types. We found some chili flavoured ones. Ugh,
Ew.
can do both. Ask where Farley is. Where the fuck's my body boy?
When you say he wasn't like fiddling, molesting them, was he?
No, he's
Where's
just eating sandwiches
Farley?
over them.
I have no idea where Mr. Farley is. But from what I've heard
I'm a
about him, I
nerd.
suggest
I was
you
about
look
to
for
say
him in a
exactly
restaurant. One that specializes in fatty cuisine. Do-do-do.
Oh, you're much less likable than Farley.
Save yourself the disappointment and eat a Welsh cake instead. What's the difference between Welsh cakes and any other cakes?
I'm assuming a Welsh cake is like the one type of cake they make. Welsh cake. Oh,
Oh.
Christ, that looks even worse.
What is it called?
Bakestones or picks are
Our
a traditional sweetbread in Wales. Ugh. Addition of fat, sugar, and dried fruit to a longer-standing recipe for flatbread. Oh,
No, he's not hating on Wales. Kane just doesn't like bread. He doesn't like pastries, and he doesn't like anything sweet.
oh, Christ! There's so many raisins and everything. Who decided that raisins were an edible food?
Yeah, I don't like
They're
raisins.
so fucking awful. You look about as bad as hot cross buns. Hates little treats.
I'll come to Wales and I'll eat those.
I had some hula hoops recently. No, I had some pom bears. I got Emma to buy me pom bears. Pom bears are a little treat and I love them. Pom bears.
Yeah, but you don't.
You don't like pom bears.
You like no. You like savoury snacks. You don't like sweet snacks.
Emma tried a pom bear and made a face and gave it back to me.
It tasted funny.
Pom bears. I love pom bears. Ask him
Maybe
why
I'll
Farley
get
was
some
fine.
walkers. I
Oh,
like
walkers are the worst.
I like walkers.
Walkers are shit crisps.
I like them.
They're not good. Ask him why Farley was fired.
Didn't you already just ask him that?
No. I said, where is he?
And he
Why
said
was
he's in a-
Farley fired?
I didn't ask, but I got the feeling that Mr. Farley liked to talk a little too much, and I don't plan on making the same mistake, so please leave, Mr. Quinlan, before someone sees me talking with you.
Well, that makes me even more suspicious of Mr. Cop. If he's, like, firing people who talk to me. Although I guess I am a tabloid journalist, I would do that too. I can't go over and fiddle with the bodies anymore.
Stop saying that.
What do you mean?
It just sounds weird.
It's not sexual fiddling, just sort of fiddling.
Well, what other fiddling is there?
Just kind of, messing around. In a non-sexual fashion. Like just kind of, moving bits around and stuff.
You sound like a pervert.
What the fuck?
You think chocolate chips and then the disappointing treachery of the dried grape are in its head.
Exactly. Fiddling on the roof.
Well, that's because he's playing an instrument. The instrument is a fiddler. A fiddle.
Yes, a fiddle.
All right.
But that's what a fiddler plays.
Suck my nose.
Right. Let's go up to the lobby then. I think that's everything we can do here. Let's go talk to fucking Cop Boy, because if he's fiddling around in my case, I want to know about it.
The word fiddle just sounds nasty.
Does it? What about fiddling? Like, as in playing a fiddle?
Yeah, but I've never
I don't even really like calling
I've
it a
never
fiddle.
seen a fiddle in my life. Like.
Yes, you have.
In
They're
real
everywhere.
life. No, they're not.
Everywhere here.
Are they?
Fiddles are... Every pub has a fiddle in it.
Do they?
Yeah.
The same one that the guy has in Fiddler on the Roof?
Yes, a fiddle. A violin. A fiddle is a violin.
No, it's not, because he was like standing there sort of, what was he doing in the movie? Stop showing me things. Oh, them yolks.
Jesus Christ.
I'm tired.
Them yolks.
Well, they are yolks.
Yeah, it's a violin.
All right.
Okay. I was so confused how you could have never seen a violin.
Of course I've seen violin.
I know, but that's what I asked. Oh,
Yes,
we
but
can
a
follow
fiddle-
Karen Allen to the
fiddle
gym.
is a type of violin. It's small.
It's just it's like a colloquial, folky
no,
term for a
I'm
violin.
not talking about no more. I'm too tired.
So, where would you like to go? The police station or the gym? Because I think that's where we should go next.
What, the police station?
Or the gym or police station? Because she said, I don't have to deal with this hospital nonsense. I'm going to the gym. And then she stormed out.
It's up to
Or we can go to the police station and talk to
Christopher Walken.
Walken.
Up to you.
Let's go police station first then. The cyber fiddler.
So yeah, it sounds like in Ireland when you say someone's fiddling with someone, you mean they're molesting.
Okay.
That's what it means here. Kitty fiddler.
Oh my god, Emma.
It's a thing here.
I know.
That's-
Well, when you put the word kiddie in front of it, obviously.
Yeah, but you were saying I'm fiddling with the bodies, and that there's no way that doesn't sound perverted. That's all I'm saying. You sound like a little pervert.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Let's talk to you.
Why are you laughing at me? You do. Silas agrees with me. Silas
What do
is
you
like
got?
you sound like.
Caught in the back there, Quinlan? Here's my stuff. I'm going into interrogation, Brannon. Little police work. How's the coffee, Sarge? Nice and hot.
Fuck, I love him.
Guys got balls so big they collect the gum on the floor. They do. They drag. Soho Precinct, Sergeant Brannon speaking. What's your problem?
The fuck?
Chekhov, I'm talking to you. Right. Don't call there anymore.
Well, hold on. I don't understand that scene at all.
What?
Well, he was really mean to that man, and then
He's
that
the, like, drill sergeant or whatever.
he was really mean to the Christopher Walken was really mean to this man, and then this man gave him a compliment because when men say you've got big balls, they mean it as a good thing.
I guess so.
So, but he didn't do anything nice there or brave.
He's got balls.
Does he mean like cheeky?
Maybe that means cheeky. Did our guy just make character and start laughing? I honestly don't know.
Well, that was the stupidest scene I've ever seen.
Why?
It was dreadful. It didn't make any.
Nice and hot.
It didn't make any sense.
Fucking amazing performance. Chris, you were not supposed to be in this scene. It just seemed completely random. Ask us for any new developments.
What? You're a journalist. I'm not going to tell you, like.
We're a journalist. We can talk to the cops as a journalist.
Yeah, I know, but they don't really tell you anything.
If we have links on the inside,
They're-
we're like, we have an affable relationship with this man, I think.
Who is he?
I don't know, some sergeant boy.
Any new developments, Lou?
Sure, but nothing's getting us closer to the Ripper.
Like what?
Like earlier today, Magnata pulled 2 cops who have been on the Ripper case since the beginning, replaced them with new guys. Now, it's bound to set the investigation back.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's what I say. I know. Tell me about it.
That feels like something we should write down. What? We'll open up our web. Dash. Magnata took 2 boys off the case. There we go.
This is dreadful.
What do you mean? This is amazing. This is the best game of 1996. Quake came out this year. Ask about Falconetti.
What's the buzz in the precinct on Falconetti?
Word is
Here's
that
the
outlaw's
blankie.
mixed up in this somehow. Magnata's pulled the hard copies on all of Falconetti's records, and he's had passwords put on computer files. There must be something there he's looking for.
Or maybe something he's trying to hide.
The guy playing the main character looks so bored.
I know. I think he's meant to be jaded, but it's coming across as bored.
Yeah, he just is.
Gormless and confused.
Yeah, like the other actors. I'm not saying the other actors are good, but they're trying. Like they're chewing the scenery. Where he's just dead. He might as well be a corpse. That you
About
can,
the Wofford
that you can
boys.
film.
Jesus
So what do you know about the Hamilton Wofford murder?
That's Burgess
I haven't
Meredith.
followed the case. I don't know much about the guy except that he did some work for the precinct some years ago.
What kind of work?
Magnata hired him, I don't know, 5-6 years back to build a virtual target range for the cadet cyberspace training.
So Magnata knew him.
Yeah, that's probably why he took the case on, even though he's got his hands full with the Ripper.
I love the awkward silences. I think the main actor thought these would be cut a lot earlier. So it just
Yeah.
kind of hangs on his face as he goes... and just holds like that. I don't think there was a director on set for this. Right. Oh, can I take some food? What?
No, I can't say.
Why?
Because you give out to me.
Why would I give out to
I'm
you?
going to say.
Why would I give out to you?
No.
Why would I give out to you?
It's bad.
Why is it bad?
I won't say it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
No.
You can't just giggle and then not say it.
I can.
Yes, you
Oh,
can.
I nearly jacked your light.
Then don't kick the light.
I didn't kick it.
Say it.
No.
Say it or we don't move on.
Oh, it's. I would rather show it to you.
What?
I'll show it to you.
What?
It's a. You go to YouTube.
Okay.
Everyone's gonna hate this. That's why I laughed.
Mm-hmm. I definitely will.
I'm cold.
Then get a blanket.
I will in a minute.
You can't just giggle on stream and not tell us exactly. What will I type?
I'll do it.
Oh, you're gonna mess the microphone up.
But if you could just. Okay. I don't even know how I describe it.
What? What are you laughing at?
Republic of Telly.
No, absolutely not, Emma.
Okay, then don't.
Jesus Christ.
What was that woman's name?
I don't know.
Cork. It's
Cork.
there.
Fuck me, Emma. Republic of Telly?
I think that's what it's called.
Jesus Christ, this is embarrassingly
It's
shit.
terrible.
Which one? I don't know if I can have earphones on if you play something from Republic of Telly.
It's like an Irish comedy show.
Oh, Christ.
This one. This is it, I think. Okay, basically Republic of Telly is like an Irish sketch show.
Yeah, basically.
And this is quite snobby.
I don't think it's still on.
This is quite snobby, actually. They're like,
That's where the Rubber Bandits got their start.
and this is quite snobby, actually. This character's called Handy Sandy, and she's supposed to be like, you know, a very rough working class woman from Cork. Why are you laughing at me? It just, and this is, no, I won't. It's too terrible. I can't show this.
Play it and I'll go pee.
Oh, you're going to the bathroom. People will hate this.
I can't fucking...
I can't stand
it, Joe.
Is it this one? That's so bad.
Thought there, my mum, right? She goes to me. I was watching telly the other day, my mum, right? She goes to me.
You should be out there with a decent young fella. I mean, you've a pure tasty hole up in you, like.
I've been flat in 2 weeks.
Hey, what's the story with that, like?
I ain't a fucking clue. I'm totally hunting for a pure decent fella. It's for the small ones, really, like. This is Britney, and that's Baby Gaga. Stop picking your nose. Fuck's sake. What? So? That's me ex-Jackie. He was the love of my life. We were together 2 weeks and he gave me this chain. Then I caught him in the bog of Sir Henry's banging that slut Debbie. I was raging because she's pure manky. Stop it, will you? He could be your dad.
Sandy! Stop ignoring me, you fat thieving tramp, and give me back me chain, will ya?
Screw Decky. He's old news. There's fresh meat in town.
Did you see that new doctor fell up the road?
That the fella that was arrested for touching Granny's fannies, no?
No, love, that dirty bastard. I thought he was nice enough. There's a new fella there now. Why don't you call in and pretend you've piles? He'll take one look at you and fall head over heels.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that's so bad. I don't know why I'm laughing, because I know it's terrible. Oh god. It's finished! Can I show you one bit?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
I actually physically cannot take Republic of Telly. It's so fucking bad. What bit?
That the fella. He's old news. There's fresh meat in town.
Did you see that new doctor fell up the road?
That the fella that was arrested for touching Granny's fannies, no?
No, love, that dirty bastard. I thought he was nice enough.
Is that what you got reminded of?
Well, because you talk, about molesting bodies.
You were talking about molesting bodies.
No, you kept saying that you fiddled the bodies.
Oh my god. Fuck me. It's bad.
Oh, I actually met her.
Oh wow. A celebrity.
Actually, I saw her in a play. She was actually, not a play. What did I say? She was in The Young Offenders, and she was actually really good.
Mm-hmm. People like The Young Offenders. Nobody likes Republic of Telly.
No.
People had problems understanding
Yeah,
Rebs.
I don't think anybody understood a word of that.
Really? That's just Cork.
There's fresh meat in town.
Did you see that new doctor fell up the road?
That's very understandable. Anyway, let's close that. See, the new doctor fell off the road.
He was the one who was arrested for touching grannies. Not that filthy bastard.
That's just what you sound like sometimes.
Me? Oh, that's why I sound like an old crone.
What the fuck?
I thought
You're my crone.
I thought I'd have trouble, but I could understand her fine.
Yes, exactly.
Strong accent though, very thick.
Not what she was saying, only why it existed. Yep.
It's not funny at all. I don't know why I'm laughing.
No, it's terrible. Like everything fucking RTE produces for the most part. Right. What else can I ask you?
You like the Rubber Bandits.
Oh, I can,
You like the Rubber Bandits.
I do not like the Rubber Bandits.
You do?
I like one of the Rubber Bandits and his podcast. I don't like the Rubber Bandits. Can I steal your pile of miscellaneous mush? Ooh, a scan card. Okay, I'm just taking a scan card. I don't know what that means. Will that maybe let me get into the guard? Or the ward?
The guard?
Whatever, the guarded door. I mean, noticeable accent, but recognizable as words, so good enough.
I don't sound like that, do I?
When you get very excited, you get very Cork. You get very sort of high-pitched in Cork.
I don't. I don't.
What do you mean?
How dare you?
What? You like being from Cork.
No, I do. What do you mean?
You love Cork. Every time Emma gets off the bus into Cork, she spins around
No,
and
I
goes, I'm
don't.
home.
No, I don't. He's telling nonsense. Not that much, Emma. At least here. Well, those people were exaggerating a tad.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably from Dublin.
Where'd he go? Where'd Magnata go? This is his office. Can we steal his cigars?
Don't steal his cigars, then he'll kill you. What is Christopher Walken's accent? He's got a very unique accent.
I think New York, but some sort of New York accent I've never
Yeah,
heard.
I've never heard anyone else sound like him. Not even from Cork, fucking posing. Well, they might be from Cork, but RT is very Dublin based.
RT is very Dublin.
Well, that's just like BBC is very London based. I was seeing something recently. I can't remember what I was looking up. And it was something about, the divide in Britain between London and the north of England and Scotland and Wales.
Mm-hmm.
And it was that clip from Doctor Who, do you remember? You were talking about them the last time I was on the stream. The aliens that were dressed in those silly green costumes.
Yes, the Slovene.
Well, this woman because since Doctor Who was always filmed in Wales and in quarries,
Yes.
they referenced it in like
Quarries in Wales is the joke.
they referenced it like the Russell T Davies episode with Christopher Eccleston, and the woman who was one of these Celines, so whatever, she was pretending to be a Welsh politician, and she goes to Christopher Eccleston, London wouldn't care if Cardiff fell into the sea, and then she goes, oh no, I've become native.
Poor Wales. Oh my god, let me fucking turn around. I want to go to the Evidence Boy.
Well, that's all capital cities. Like we did that in school, in secondary school. It was like Dublin. Like if you think they ignore the other cities, like the government in Dublin, like the countryside, they do nothing for the countryside.
Yeah, but there's like 4 people there.
Yeah, but like if you don't want those people to leave, like there's apparently a lot of crime in the countryside. All these people robbing all people's houses.
Everyone and their mums is packing around here.
What?
Okay, I can't.
Oh, was that hot fuzz?
Yes. I can't go back to Evidence Boy right
They
now.
probably are. I call them farmers with guns, don't they?
You're allowed to have a shotgun if you're a farmer in Ireland. I've never seen one.
I've
but
seen one.
Apparently it exists.
I've seen.
You've seen a shotgun?
Remember my friend? Remember my friend Katie?
Yes.
Her house, inside her house, they had a shotgun with the fireplace.
My God.
They said that she said she's not my friend anymore, and I was not saying her surname, so it's not doxing. She was like, you know, we use that when the travellers come with their dogs.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Put her right in the bin.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus. Just some lovely countryside racism.
Lovely house though.
Let's go to the... Oh, it's apparently I can go to the interrogation room now.
We watched Planet Earth.
Hang on,
it was
let's go
very
back
good.
here. My dad has a shotgun?
Well, you're from
yeah,
Texas.
but you're American.
You're in Texas, especially. Like, isn't Texas...
That doesn't count, I'd assume.
Isn't Texas an open carry state?
Yes.
You can walk around with it in your hands or whatever.
Oh, I can go down here now. This was new. We get a lot of countryside racism here as well.
We watched Planet Earth.
Planet Earth was great.
It was
Not a lot of countryside racism in it.
No, but I was just thinking, because it just made me think, you know, each country has a group that it's mean to. And I was thinking about Australia since I've been watching Bluey and Aborigines. And in Planet...
You got onto this through Bluey. Emma's been watching Bluey.
I love it.
A show for infants.
It's gorgeous.
But she keeps crying at it.
It's so lovely. But yeah, like, you know, because each country has a group that's racist towards, and Australian is very racist towards Aboriginal people. Am I saying that right? And in the Planet Earth episode that we just watched, well, I'm tired. My mind is wandering.
I know you're tired. I said you wouldn't be. Emma did not sleep again.
I did. In the Planet Earth episode we watched, there was an island near to Australia, and it belonged to some Aboriginal people. Do you remember? Or it was part of their tribal ground.
Yes.
And it was really sad because climate change has made it really hard for the turtles to get back into the sea.
If you want to feel fucking horribly depressed about the state of the world, watch the new Planet Earth. Because at one point, David Attenborough, it shows like 1950s footage of David Attenborough.
Yeah, hold on. I just want you to stop for a second before anybody replies more. Read what they've said there.
Gosh.
Bluey is tops. Bluey is great. Bluey is pretty emotional. You could do with watching Bluey and learning the lessons.
I don't mean to be rude. They're all millennials. They can barely function. Like
now you can tell. There's a Welsh animator that works on Bluey. Now you can tell the story.
Right. There's like a 50s David Attenborough going like...
From the 1950s.
Yes. The last time I went to this island, this is what it looked like, and we didn't really know anything about it, and we didn't bother to ask any of the locals. Now, we've learned a bit of fucking nonsense about what's going on, and we've actually talked to people. And then it cut to, like, you know, them actually trying to preserve this island, and it's so fucked that they're having to like move sand around so it stops flooding with big diggers.
It was very sad.
Real grim, real horrible. And they're like, in 30 years this island probably won't be here, and then all the turtles will die out. So, you know, if you want to feel miserable,
but it means
go watch
also that Aboriginal is tribe the right word?
I don't know.
Because they said the specific name of the tribe. What were they?
Cannot remember. There's like 2 groups that I can't remember.
They'll lose their island too. Because if people live there as well, I assume.
I don't know. I don't know if
they
it's big enough to
live
there.
nearby.
Yeah.
There's islands surrounding it. Because it said it was part of Aboriginal traditional lands.
In Australia, they refuse to stop destroying the environment. You're a millennial, Dreya.
You are a millennial.
I know.
Bluey, I'm so glad everyone agrees.
Self-hating millennial.
Isn't Bluey the most beautiful thing that's ever existed?
I'm not a fucking
pure.
Those were legal dosages for my personal use. I'm holding down like 4 jobs at once, man. I need the fucking mental clarity, okay?
See how much clarity you have when I'm done with you. Those senior citizens you sold that Lucidril B to had severe arterial hypertension. 5 of them pop blood vessels in their heads. Now talk, fuckhead.
Yes!
What's he doing?
What are you looking at?
Talk, fuckhead.
It really is. Yeah, see?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think Kane thinks it's Peppa Pig. It's not.
No, I don't. I just think it's a show made primarily for 7-year-olds.
Yes, it is.
Or younger.
So?
And
that doesn't mean it's not lovely.
I know. It's just it wouldn't be my first choice of program to watch.
It's not really. There's lots of stuff. It's really emotional, and there's
If you say, "Oh, it's a lot more adult than you'd expect," I'm making you leave the channel.
We watched Adventure Time together.
Yeah, at least that was made for like 12-year-olds.
No, it
plus
wasn't.
like
Adventure
6-year-olds.
Time was like. Adventure Time is definitely geared more towards 8.
That is the exception, I suppose.
Bluey is a lovely show.
Is there a Bluey game we can play on stream?
Bluey!
Oh, Christ. Caution, automatic door. I don't know where we're going
And I'm
right
learning
now.
all this Australian slang.
Oh, the file room. Yes, Emma didn't know what a dunny was.
It's a toilet.
Emma confided in me that she thought that dunny meant a type of hat instead of a toilet. Let's look up to the file thing.
There's
you
a
also love
Bluey game
Muppets?
that's
Muppets
just.
are
There's a Bluey.
all ages.
There's a Bluey game that just come out. It says on the chat. Bluey.
I'm not playing a Bluey
Bluey.
game.
Yeah, he is a bit muffin coded. You're right.
What the fuck does that mean?
You
Who's
would.
muffin?
You wouldn't know.
Oh my god! the Bluey fandom.
Files are locked. Looks like I need some kind of ID card to open them.
I have an ID card, don't I? The scan card. Yes! A puzzle boy!
It's just coat kind of red.
Yes, he's wearing a red leather trench coat. This is the 90s. Sorry, the 2040s.
What's NVM mean?
Christ. Never mind.
Oh, right.
Vince Magnata's personnel file. Could make for interesting reading.
He's a Zoomer! 1997! Christopher Walken's a Zoomer in this! 1432 Houston Street. Rank detective.
Yeah, you like the Muppets Christmas Carol, and that's for kids.
It's not for babies. That's for everyone.
You said so's Bluey.
Yeah, I think Bluey is specifically for
Bluey
babies.
is more popular with adults than it is with kids.
That is a horrifying statistic of our time.
No, it isn't. It's a lovely show. He's just me.
I'm mainly trying
He
to annoy
won it,
Emma.
and we have joy. Silver Cross for Bravery, 2034. Scorpio Award for Highest Bounty Collection, 2035 to 2040. Virtual Cluster for Outstanding Police Work in Outer Space.
C-space. Cyberspace.
Oh, right. 6 fatalities in the line of duty. Details of each case stored in the backup files. The backup file is called Slayer.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna take a
He's
photo
not
of
married,
this.
and he's single, and his highest tech level is highest.
Ooh, so he's also a very good cyber boy.
He's the Ripper.
Mm-hmm. Possibly.
That's Christopher Walken. He has a serial killer vibe.
Does he?
He always plays villains. Well, not always, but a lot of the time.
It's a shame. It's on the Bluey subreddit. Are we about to see Bluey drama? Bluey subreddit. Somebody put up leaked images of the Bluey game box art, and every time got torn apart by people crying fake. Then 2 weeks later, it was announced, and not one person had any remorse. Why are you on the Bluey subreddit?
What I like about
Watching it. Look, I'm mainly joking. Watch Bluey if you like. You should not be on the Bluey subreddit. That's shameful.
You used to be on Reddit.
I used to be on Reddit, but mainly my Reddit was a couple of YouTubers, and then just like gifs of pigs, stuff like that. The Bluey subreddit is a new low.
Oh, stop that. One of the things I like about it too is
It
that
comes up as recommended.
let's all migrate to Bluey subreddit. I'm in the Be Gay Do Crimes Reddit.
I used to, you know what, the main one I was on was 196. I used to browse 196 a lot. Too much.
But what I like about the Bluey show is that they don't change the Australian slang.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm illegally watching it. So I'm assuming I'm watching it from people downloading it from Disney Plus. Well, because they've censored some bits. Because American TV is stricter than Australian TV, I guess.
They've censored Bluey? Does one of them get a lipstick erection?
No, I'll tell you in a minute.
Fuck.
Don't be gross.
Well, they're dogs.
Yes, thongs. Yes, that those are shoes.
Yeah, that's weird.
And
they call flip-flops thongs.
And lollies are all sweets, not just lollipops. And dunny are toilets, yeah. And a bin chicken is some sort of weird bird.
Emma said, "Oh, bin chicken" earlier today. I was in the Animal Crossing subreddit, and one of my posted pretty well, but people dunked on it quite hard and eventually got a hack, so I just gave up. Right choice.
But I was in the what was I saying? But I told you about this. They censored a bit. In the Australian version, the dad is talking about possibly getting a vasectomy, and they censored it in the American version, even though a kid couldn't.
Really?
They changed it to that he was talking about getting his teeth removed.
What the fuck? That's bizarre.
Even though, you wouldn't have known if you were a child. He doesn't say the word vasectomy. It's just obvious when you're an adult that's what he's talking about. But they changed it that he's talking about getting his back teeth removed or something.
Weird. Very weird.
And they take all the toilet humour, apparently, which I don't mind because I don't like toilet humour. Apparently in America, toilet humour for kids is not okay, where they'll have toilet humour jokes in other countries for kids.
I also don't like toilet humour.
No, I don't either. But I don't think that this somehow will ruin the kids' minds if they see toilet humour.
Right, so we've got now a file that says, like, hang on, opening up my gallery.
Like, it's weird because Adventure Time is American, and there was like lots of stuff in Adventure Time that was really kind of like they made lots of jokes that were really quite adulty.
6 fatalities, details of each case stored in core backup files. Access file name Slayer.
Why would he need his teeth removed?
Backup
Ask
files.
Disney Plus. Cutting out Bingo asking how does the baby get into the mommy's belly? Oh, for goodness sake.
Really?
Well, he didn't even answer her. He just went...
Wait, fuck, in it? No, Australians don't say in it. What do they say? Struth. Dingo. What do Australians say?
I don't know.
Words like that. Emu.
Is it called a bin chicken because it eats chicken out of bins or because it looks like a chicken?
I think it's because it's a bird that hangs around bins like a seagull here.
But what's it got to do with chickens?
They just call it a chicken, I think.
Doesn't look anything like a chicken.
I know. We fuck straight.
Bebsy, you really know Bluey.
Oh my god.
He just lets go of her in the swing spins. He doesn't answer the question. Just guess Disney doesn't want kids asking questions. I mean, that's silly because every little kid asks that question over and over. Where do babies come from?
I don't think I did.
It's kind of the first question you ask.
I don't think I cared.
You didn't care where you came from?
No, I still don't. Not gonna lie, I didn't. Thank you. The Bluey fans are unionizing. Is there anything else I can click on here?
Could make an interesting reading.
Kids ask. I definitely asked. I thought when I was very small, because my mom had my brother when I was 4 or 5, and I thought that how he would come out, how babies in general would come out of people's bellies, is that they'd press the button and it would come out that way.
Ah!
They would just flop open like that Barbie doll.
Ah! That's very sweet.
I don't remember ever not knowing. It was just a normal thing to be aware. Yeah,
I guess so.
Because Europeans are normal, unlike, I guess, Irish, Australians, and Americans.
I don't think I was ever told, like, oh yeah,
the facts of life.
stork, or like, my parents never talked to me about it. I think I just sort
You never got the facts?
culturally osmosis knew it.
You never got the birds and the bees chat from your parents?
No, I mean, primary school did that.
I didn't do it in primary school.
I know, but every time you tell me a school story, it's like you went to school in the 1920s.
My brother didn't ask. He just knew the babies came out the butt.
I mean, that would be M-preg, right? I think that's how M-preg works. Either cesarean or, God, I hope it doesn't explode the urethra or something. But I don't know how M-preg works. I'm assuming that. Let's go to the gym now that we have... Or we could go to the newsroom and look at the cyberspace. Let's go to the gym first. We'll reconnaissance. Insert disc 4. Oh dear. Hello. Hello, gym receptionist. Are you coquettish? Not always. It depends on the universe.
You here to join up?
Oh.
Yes, Cole looks
Not
so
a moment
silly.
too soon from the looks of you. Interested in weights, aerobics,
He's not fat.
racket
What
sports.
does she mean on a moment too soon?
Personal
Scrawny.
tip.
Oh.
Start slow.
Not that scrawny either.
Thanks.
Would he just flirt with every single woman he comes across? When his
I don't think he
girlfriend's
was flirting there. I think he's just awkward.
Why are there only women in this gym? He's gonna look like a creeper.
He probably is. Sometimes in Mpreg they have another hole for giving birth. A boy hole? My grandpa got a baby sister when he was 5 or so, and the midwife came in with her big bag, and there were small holes in it on purpose. I don't know about leatherworking technicians. My grandpa thought, yeah, that makes sense. If she's bringing the baby, it needs to breathe in there. And he said he was very satisfied to have figured that out. That's adorable.
What did your parents ever told you, oh, we found you in a field?
No.
Your dad did. I heard him say that. We bought you off the Travellers.
Yeah, that was a joke he told when I was like 12.
Well, he never told you when you were little.
No.
What about the store? The store? You know, the
No,
big, the
never
big
had
bird
that either.
that comes with the baby in its in a little sort of blanket?
That feels very American.
I don't think that's exclusively American.
I don't know. I just never heard it. Other than in like cartoons.
Yeah, you'd see like a stork come with a baby. It would be so much nicer if it went that way.
Why?
Because giving birth is awful.
Yeah. Maybe you're just, being silly about it. Let's have a baby.
And apparently, one more thing about Bluey, and then I'll talk about Bluey. There was an episode of Bluey which was really funny, where the kids, because most of the plot's about the kids playing games, and their dad was wearing a papoose. You know what a papoose is? And
this is the new Animorphs.
And they said, let's play Pregnant Daddy. So one of the kids...
Let's play MPEG.
No,
I've gotten unfettered access to the internet at too young an age.
Listen! No, it wasn't. Don't be weird. So the little kid went inside...
You play the werewolf. I'll play the MPEG boy.
The little kid went into the papoose and they were playing Pregnant Daddy. And this episode was banned on Disney Plus.
What the fuck?
Because it was showing a man being pregnant.
Oh my god!
Even though he wasn't really pregnant, obviously.
No! Of course it was. I didn't even think.
She also said pregnant people at one point. I guess they didn't like that.
Oh, wow. Ban Bluey.
No. Oh, yeah, you're saying.
Bluey cannot be taught in our schools. Ask her what she knows about Claire Burton. One of your clients.
It just reminded me of it because he kept making jokes
What
like
do you know
that.
about that woman over
pregnant.
there? Claire Burton.
Dr. Burton? She's been running 10 miles every other day for years.
You're right,
Real
Bebs.
serious.
Patch is up for anything.
In and out. No chit-chat.
Christ.
Runs the
What, is
Victorian
Pat
London course on the treadmill.
A dilf?
No, because you see, when the dad is pretending to give birth, Pat, the next door neighbour, comes and helps him. So he's up, like, why he's very nice of him, because why is he helping?
So you don't mean in like a sort of sexy neighbour
No,
kind of way?
there's nothing sexual in Bluey. It's
I'm sure I could find some.
he learned fast not to question anything that happens and just run with it. Yeah.
I hate that you all know this. Ask if she keeps records on the members. Why the fuck would she give Dr. Burton's member info to you?
Why would she
you
give?
creep?
Why would she give those records to anybody? Chili is a MILF. Yeah.
Do you keep records?
MILF and Bluey.
Well, they're dogs.
Are they all? Yeah, I was about to say, are they all
Not
dogs?
really.
Not
Yes.
even like a snake
The
or anything.
terminal on the
they're
counter
all-
has some
what, you would
information
like a
if
snake?
you're interested.
An
Are
anthropomorphized
you
lizard woman, like the
interested?
lizard woman in, like the lizard
You're not
lesbian in
listening to
Doctor
the
Who.
secretary?
Sorry.
Or not secretary, receptionist.
Yeah, like the lizard woman in Doctor Who. She's hot. But like a dog woman?
But she's
no.
not. She's not a snake though. She's a lizard.
Yeah, lizard woman then. So there's no lizard woman.
No, they're all.
No lizard
They're
women.
all dogs.
Oh, ugh. Gross. That's way grosser. I don't know why.
Do you have small children, Bebs?
You
Or
should
do you
check
just
out the
watch it
club
on your
shop.
own, like me?
Or do you plan on working out in that
How
overcoat?
sadry.
Who, me or Bebs?
Both. Right.
Where's
let's-
Weetabix? I feel like his kid would watch Bluey. Because Weetabix is cool, so he'll have cool taste.
I don't think I can get anywhere else in the gym. I'm not allowed in. Am I? Oh, I am. I'm gonna sneak into the gym.
It's going to make you look like a pervert, though.
Yeah, I am wearing a trench coat as well.
And because there's only women here for some reason. You're going to look like a weirdo.
Hello.
They say
Fix
that
my girlfriend.
they say that gyms are awful for women because the guys turn up in pervert.
I've never joined a gym.
Yeah, don't think I've ever been inside a gym.
Only for a story.
You're getting way too
Making me
leather
nervous
trousers.
standing there in that coat.
Yeah, she's saying it quite private too.
What do you want?
You need to get closer to the mics.
You see, he stands way too close to people.
Ask her why you're obstructing Powell's treatment.
Is she just like jogging while he's standing
I
there?
guess so, yeah. I mean, she's more speed walking.
Well, whatever. Whatever those things are called.
Why are you obstructing Powell's treatment?
Why'd you call your girlfriend by her surname?
I know what I'm doing. Eddie may be a genius, but he's crazy. If your girlfriend dies because of him, it'll be my fault.
Your top looks like it's covered in mold.
Her t-shirt. Well, it's supposed to be that she's sweating.
Yeah, but it looks gross. Like, it looks like you're sweating mold. It looks like you're sporing everywhere. Oh yeah, why the fuck was Farley fired? My friend, Sandwich Boy.
Why was Farley fired?
Farley was fired?
You didn't know?
No. I didn't. I like Farley. He was a good pathologist.
Well, don't you find it mildly interesting that they'd fire him in the middle of the most celebrated murder investigation the city's ever known?
It's New York.
It doesn't make things any easier.
There's been other famous murderers, I'm sure.
So does Sam.
We're all wearing moldy clothing in 2040. Mold core.
Ugh.
What's up with you and Magnata?
He brings me patients, throws his weight around the hospital until I throw him out. That's our relationship.
He brings
Well, I
me
hear
patience
there's more
because he's
to
beating
it.
people up when they're getting confessions.
He's a man with a grudge.
A grudge against who?
Who do you think?
Yeah, she didn't answer the
I
question.
don't know. The mayor? You? How the fuck would I know? He's a man with a grudge. That didn't really help. Ah, fuck me. Okay. I guess we should access cyber world.
Dreya, you would absolutely wear a suit made out of moss if you could.
Moss isn't mold. Moss is beautiful.
I like moss too.
Moss is adorable.
What time is it now?
It is 15:40. You can check how long we've been live on the clock.
Where?
There's a little timer there where it says live and then it's ticking.
Oh, it does, yeah.
I tell you this once a stream.
I know, I always forget.
Maybe we can go back to Falcon Eddie. Maybe we'll just talk to everybody. Fuck it, go back to the newsroom.
Talking about papooses, do you remember,
What's this gonna be?
Piers Morgan, remember?
Yes, I do, bizarrely.
Daniel Craig had a papoose. They're the things you strap on you and the baby goes in them. And he was saying it's not manly and how degrading for James Bond, the guy who plays James Bond, to wear a papoose. Fuck's sake.
It's like being a little kangaroo person.
Yeah, Piers Morgan must have been an awful, because he has kids. He
Silas
must have
or
been an
Loki,
awful-
any
he must-
Australians in chat, are there kangaroo furries? There must be. I've never seen one, but they could have a little pouch for snacks. You could keep like snacks at a convention and go like, oh, I have some crisps.
That would be handy.
Exactly. It could be a little pouch.
I
I'm
don't-
not a furry, so I don't know. Yeah, but you are Australian. I assume they're around, just like occasionally.
Have you seen a kangaroo in real life, Silas? Like, are they just sort of around the place, or are they just... Because, you know, in Ireland, you know, like, Kane has probably said this on stream, because, you know, the Ireland's forests are kind of destroyed. Because, you know, when you meet English people, they say shit like, oh, I've seen squirrels, or I've seen badgers. And I'm like, I've never seen squirrels or badgers.
Yeah.
I know they live here, but I've never seen them. I've seen foxes, but not in the countryside, just wandering about the city, eating out of bins. So, like... You know, are kangaroos? You know, are they more around in Australia? Well, apparently we have hawks as well.
Yeah.
Owls. Have you ever seen an owl in Ireland?
No.
Yeah, exactly. And people in England.
Wildlife is fucked here.
Yeah, the wildlife here must be really dire. Because in England, people do see squirrels and badgers and whatever. And when you said you were in Florida, there was little lizards everywhere. Were they geckos? And your parents' house in Spain, they've been showing us pictures of geckos on the walls. But I don't see anything. The only wild animal I've ever seen really is bugs.
Pigeons and crows.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean, sort of. More sort of, I don't know what the word for it would be. Stuff that you don't see in the city. I mean, I've seen deers, but that was when I specifically had to go, you know, when I went to, like, parks and, you know, kind of like deer sanctuary places.
There's dragons around Wales you're not meant to feed. Right. Dodds, my newspaper boy. Help. Feed me info.
Am I talking too much nonsense?
No. That's basically what streaming is.
Quinlan,
I know that actor.
I hope you have a story ready to roll.
I think this is Ossie Davis.
I think it is, yeah.
What, was that it? I'll probably be able to ask him stuff. Okay. Ask if he has any background on Falconetti or Dr. Burton.
Do you have any background on Falconetti and Burton?
I don't know everybody in this city.
I thought you did.
It's so awkward. It's so weird. Ask him if he's ever heard of Gambit Nelson. Have I heard of Gambit Nelson?
Ben, you ever hear of Gambit Nelson?
Yeah, that was another one I gave her. Don't you guys ever share sources?
No, apparently not. We were very surprised that she had any. I guess because our character's a sexist. Ask him if he had any theories on the Wofford murder.
Is he a sexist?
Mm.
He doesn't seem to be fussed about his girlfriend.
Why do you think someone would want to kill Wofford?
What do you care? The Ripper story is not enough for you?
Oh, fuck you.
I think he's saying that they're linked, you fucking idiot.
I mean, the Wofford case is a month old, but he's a cyber boy, and also Walken had him on his desk with the file. So they must be related in some way. I was researching the time Lycan caused an apocalypse, not moss, or was it moss? I have no idea. Is
Well,
this like
Lycan's
the
kind of
sea
like
moss that
No,
covered the entire Earth?
Lycan's like, it's like almost, it looks like liver spots
I
on
know.
trees and you kind of pull it off.
It was like basically an explosion of moss or something that covered the entire planet for a while. Like a sort of goop.
I'm assuming that was before humans.
Yes, like many millions of years ago, I think.
So in the time of dinosaurs or after?
I think before.
Even before them?
Yeah. I think a long time ago. Can I access the cop world in here?
What the fuck is this?
Cyberspace. We've entered a computer now.
What is
with a headset.
cyberspace? Do they just mean the internet?
Hmm?
When they say cyberspace and these old-fashioned things,
Yes.
do they just mean the internet?
Yes, they do, but they're nerds.
But it's not anything like the internet. It's like virtual reality.
Yes.
Right. I heard you talking about virtual reality on the stream the other day. You said you got scared of Resident Evil.
No, I thought I got sick.
I'd be terrified.
Can I go anywhere? It's not letting me anywhere right
Why
now.
does your website look like this?
Virtual Herald. Well, this is the internet, and we can access stuff through this.
The internet in the 90s was apparently weird. You ever see those like really old websites, and they've all weird shit like this? You know, they just look
Like
weird.
GeoCities.
Yeah.
This was the 90s prediction of the future. This is how you view the internet news. The latest news and information wherever you are in cyberspace. Gutted. Victim 3. Ripped. God, that's it. It's the same stuff as before.
Their headlines are very insensitive.
Well, this is a tabloid.
Yeah, I know, but even for a tabloid.
Virtual Herald. More shocking photos. Ripped. Ripper strikes us all.
Mayor proposes curfew. Council says no.
The most unrealistic thing about this is the amount of blank space around these photos. This would be filled with fucking banner ads or
Not in the
text. Well, in the 2040s.
How I Made a Fortune Selling Bagels. Are these men cyber criminals or modern day Robin Hoods? Can you read this newspaper?
No, just the front page, I think. Murder in the Bowery. Dry cleaner's torso ripped. Worst I've ever seen, says Magnotta.
My mom made me do it. One man's story. 17 pictures of a crime scene. That's sick. Psychic Madam Wanda gives warning.
This killer is one sick mother, says Magnotta.
Is that Danny Elfman there?
I think that is meant to be. Yes, it is Danny Elfman.
Wasn't he
very cancelled.
Wasn't he just accused of sexual assault?
Yes, he was accused of some very bad shit.
That's a shame.
Yes. Is B... I mean, he might still be alive in 2040.
Well, no, he wouldn't.
He's only in his 70s.
2040, that's at least
20 years, so he'd be in his 90s. But, you know, he could still be alive. Is BC3K ready yet? More delays.
Renee Stein mangled.
That's the one
in
who
her
just got
apartment.
killed.
Neighbours unaware of struggle. This killer is one sick mother.
Right, back out of that. Anywhere else I can go in cyberspace? Web space? Horseshoe? Bugs Bunny? Exit
cyberspace.
Okay, nothing in cyberspace right now.
The internet's bad, but at least it's not as bad as that one.
Fuck.
Like, at least the Monday internet is better than that.
Not really.
It is. That made me...
At least there's more than 3 websites on this internet. Oh god, 2040 sounds so far away, but it's not. It's 17 years?
It's not, is it?
Not very far away. We'll all be there soon enough.
Oh god.
I know.
Because that's when the second Blade Runner's set, isn't it?
2049.
Oh, yeah.
Anything to do with this now? I think I've gotten all the clues from this. Yeah.
Born in 2021, is it?
Mm-hmm.
He'd only be like 2 in real life. God, people who are 2 now are going to be old in the 2040s. It can't be only 17 years.
Yes, it's 17 years from now. It's 2023. Are you counting?
Oh my god, it is 17
yes,
years
I know.
away. No, it can't be. I'll be alive.
Yes, you will.
Oh Christ.
What do you mean, oh Christ?
I don't know, it just seems really futuristic.
Let's go to Soap Smoke.
Like when I was a little kid watching Back to the Future, 2015 seemed like a lifetime away.
You're aging.
Yeah.
You're getting into your middle age. Oh no, middle age is what, like 50?
Well, 45? I've heard people call people in their late 30s middle-aged.
I'd say 40 at a minimum is
Quinlan, I hope everything's alright with Catherine.
Can we talk to Soap Smoke? I can't remember if that's his name or not.
He's got a little China dog. It's a Dalmatian.
Got those reporter's instincts working, huh, Quinlan? Hot on the trail.
2040, there's a chance I won't be around? No, there isn't. No one's that old in chat. Anything else I can talk to you?
So he just does your film
Got those
for you.
reporter's instincts working, huh, Quinlan?
He's just a random guy.
Hot
Who
on
fixes
the
the
trail.
cameras for you?
No, I don't think that's Mike Emery. He's like an antique shop owner.
Why are you talking to him then?
He was in like the Rolodex, the digital cyber Rolodex of Catherine.
I'd be nearly 60. Yeah, that's not that old. David Attenborough is still going. And he's 96.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you laughing?
It's just like he's not exactly 60.
No, he's saying that he will be
I
nearly
know,
60.
but I'm saying David Attenborough's very old.
Yeah, that's my point.
Mhm.
That, of course, you're going to live...
I know, but just equating the two is funny to me.
No, I mean, it's all old.
Wow.
Look, once you get beyond, like... You know what I mean.
Do I?
You're being annoying. Sambo was joking that they weren't going to be alive.
Yes, I'm aware.
And I'm saying if you'd only be 60, of course you'll be alive because David Attenborough is 96.
Mhm.
That's what I meant.
Mhm.
You're so annoying.
There's a chance for all of us to be gone then, but let's hope none of us go before then, unless we make a rational and informed decision.
More like the likelihood is, I mean, nowadays people in this part of the world tend to live to their 80s. So the likelihood, especially the women. So the likelihood is that that we'll all live to our 80s.
Yeah, you'll probably live longer than me, although we have
Well,
an age gap, so we'll die at the same time.
Will we? I think even with age gaps, women still live longer than men.
I thought it was about 4 years longer.
4 years longer. Why so dramatically different?
I think it's that men stereotypically are a lot dumber and more reckless.
Is it because of their diets?
Possibly. Men also stereotypically eat a lot more red meat.
Yeah, because that's seen as like
Which is
manly.
a huge cause of colon cancer.
Let's not talk about
death
death.
again, sorry. They're saying we might go out at the same time, like that. That'd be fun.
Like that scene at the end of the Notebook.
We could become like Fallout skeletons. You know, like when you walk around Fallout and it's always like 2 skeletons hugging each other.
No.
Oh, we could be Fallout skeletons. And then 2 tiny little guinea pig skeletons on top of our legs.
The guinea pigs will be long gone before 2040.
No, we'll keep them alive somehow. It'll be so cute.
Who is this guy?
Random pervert man. I can't talk to him anymore.
He's a pervert. Is he actually a pervert?
I know everyone's a pervert here. Falconetti, I want to talk to you again. Give me some sort of fucking clue on what to do. Because I have no idea what we're doing here.
Just sort of poke the brain.
I guess I want to poke the brain, but it won't let me. She just goes...
Well, so would you if someone was poking your brain.
Ask for advice on Catherine Powell. Thank you. This is the button I needed.
We'll keep them alive somehow. Villain arc unlocked.
What should I do about Catherine?
Mr. Freeze coded.
I went through this with you already. What are you, fucking stupid?
Yes.
Dump in anything you get from the Ripper. I can't do this for you.
Why not?
What do you mean anything I get from the Ripper? I don't have anything from the Ripper.
Would you have any information on the Ripper?
Not really. Newspaper articles,
I guess
maybe?
throw the articles in her head.
Just sort of fucking milk her brain for Ripper info.
Why was that guy so rude?
I mean, he is a villain and we are annoying.
I thought he was an anti-hero.
Sort of, I suppose. You just keep playing with yourself, that's fine. I think we haven't gone to Catherine Powell's apartment yet, but I don't know if we need to.
Why does he keep calling his girlfriend by her full name?
I don't know, maybe it's more of a formal thing.
Yeah,
Maybe that's like, she's the Dom, and she's like really into that. Like, you'll be formal and address me as like Mistress Catherine Powell.
You don't refer to me by my full name. What?
Let's go to, I will in the future then.
What?
Emma Clark.
You know who's doing the doxing. I've never said my surname.
Mm-hmm.
I'm friends with some of you on Facebook and Twitter, so you already know my surname.
Police station. Smoke.
No, but my point is that
let's go back to the lab then.
It's weird that he's saying her full name.
Mm-hmm.
Like my mother, she had a habit. She would only call someone by their full name if she didn't like them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so, you know, she didn't like, I don't know, her neighbour, Denise Kelly. She wouldn't say, oh, that's the neighbour Denise. She'd say, that's the neighbour Denise Kelly.
That's very odd.
It is very odd.
What an odd thing to do.
It is very odd.
Can we plug in some shit into our girlfriend's brain then? Is that what we need to do? We can plug in some Ripper nonsense, maybe on the Computron. I'm not really sure how we would do that.
Yeah, that guy should have given you more hints.
Yeah, I mean, we are profoundly stupid. My character and me. So I'm not really sure.
What's this silly little logo? That's a weird thing
I
to have.
assume it's like a private hospital and that's their logo. It looks more like a cult from Mad Max.
Yeah, it looks like a cult or something.
Isn't that a very posh thing to do, at least with men? Women, I think so, not so much. Use surnames, I mean? I have no idea. This might be a German thing. Are surnames inherently posh?
Do you mean like calling someone Emma Clark, or just calling someone Clark? Like calling someone by their surname, or calling them using their
I
whole
would
name?
associate that with, like, school, maybe. In English, we don't do it. I have no idea. This might be a British thing.
In the Harry Potter books and movies, the teachers call the kids by their surnames. Is that a thing in British schools?
I think it might be a British thing.
They
Because
say like Potter and Granger. They don't call them by their first name.
Is this like how, you know, they'll like children will call adults in Britain, they'll call them by their surname as a mark of respect?
Well, they call them Mr.
And here,
Mr.
yeah, like,
and Miss.
Mr.
Kelly
Johnson or whatever. Yeah, exactly. It's like, whereas here that's fucking weird and they tell you to stop. Maybe it's something like that. I have no idea what to do to her brain. I might need to look up a hint.
I see with boarding school stories. Yeah, boarding school stories are very British. Like the stories, not the boarding schools are only.
What do you call your teacher? Their name, usually?
Did you call your teachers by their first name?
Some of them. I think in secondary school, some of them were Sir or Miss. But a lot of them were also just... Paul Giamatti! But some of them were just name.
His
and
hair looks
after secondary school, if you call like a professor by like Sir or Miss, they will act very strangely to you.
Yeah,
and go, please fucking stop.
I'm never sure with my professors, whatever,
Mhm.
doctors, whatever you call them, at university, what to call them in emails, like. Because one teacher, one of the tutors, she was like, you should call them doctor, whatever. And then one of the doctors were like, don't call us doctor, whatever. Just call us by our first names.
Yes, it's weird.
Yeah, but I never know, because if I say to your one, oh, hello, Mary, I need help with this, you know, you want to butter her up, like.
Mhm.
So maybe it's better to say doctor, whatever.
Hello, Dr. Mary.
No,
I
doctor,
know.
doctor, her surname.
Maybe.
I do that with some of them if I think they're a bit mean. The nicer ones get their first names. And the ones I really don't like, I just say hello.
Mm-hmm.
What? It's true.
Right. Paul Giamatti, please guide me here. Put stuff in her brain.
I understand you and Falconetti spun a link to Powell's consciousness.
Yep.
That's a bit unorthodox, but I'll take progress where I can get it.
Did Burton say anything about it?
No, I haven't talked to her yet, but she's probably having a bowel movement over it.
For me to contact Catherine, I have to deck from here, right?
Catherine's on a closed system. Just her mind and Metacog's internal system, so no one can access her mind from a machine that's off-site. You'll have to use your deck in the port we installed in her diagnostic bed.
All right.
Was that it?
Every time he talks, he pushes back his trench coat and puts his hands in his front pockets. What's he doing that for?
I don't know, it's like a character trait. Can you tell me anything, Paul?
We had one teacher in trade school who we used the first names with, but he asked us not to let anyone know because he was sure he wouldn't have been allowed.
My God.
Your friend's counting on you, Quinlan. You gotta restore her memory by telling her things she once knew about the Ripper.
By telling... See, there he goes again. It's really irritating.
Okay, tell her things she knew about the Ripper. Well, how? I can't use my inventory.
You have to look it up.
I guess we'll go in one more time and then we'll look it up. I'm trying to skip the cutscene.
I went to a primary school in Cork City. I guess it might be what you'd call a hippie school, especially by Irish standards. It was a primary school where the children didn't have to wear uniforms. You could call the teachers by their first names. There was no mandatory religion classes. And there was lots of, like, I guess, hippie-ish sort of classes.
Sorry.
So it was quite strange when I went to different schools in Ireland, because most schools in Ireland, or at least when I was a child, were Catholic schools. And it's very different then, you know, where it's like you have to wear a uniform, you have to say Mr. and Mrs., you have to have mandatory religion.
As Catholics. Okay, I can't click on anything else in here. Can I just click on you and have you not go?
Maybe just
tell her something.
Maybe just leave her die.
I might just leave her die.
Ah.
I don't like her.
You can't leave someone die.
Maybe we should go back to her apartment.
Show us your tits. Show them.
You know, do a Kill Bill.
Her flat might have something in it. Hang on. Let me save first, because this will crash sometimes if I go into her apartment. Going to her flat usually breaks it. Oh no, it's fine.
Do you live there with her?
No, I think we have our own flat, but I haven't seen it.
Do they say flat in America? Don't they say apartment?
I think they say apartment in America, not flat. But this is a flat.
It's a much bigger flat than the ones I've seen.
This is tiny. It's a one room.
Alright, posh boy.
Wow. We can access her Computron. That doesn't do anything.
Is Puzzle Boy defeated as usual?
I think so.
Is it a door? Is what a door? Crystals! You said she just has a poster of crystals. There's no crystals there.
There's like a puzzle involving crystals on the counter.
What? Oh, there.
And she has a chart of different crystals and how they give you power and spirituality.
I had a friend like that.
Oh, the door and fucking Mist.
I had a friend like that once. I still have a crystal upstairs that she gave me.
You are habitually defeated by doors.
I like
the average D&D group.
I like crystals, not because I think they have healing powers, I just think they're pretty. Like, this friend would always drag me around to the kind of hippy-dippy shops, and they'd have these kind of crystals and...
Hippy-dippy shops?
You know what I mean?
Are you from the 40s?
They didn't have the word hippie in the 40s. That's the 60s.
Hippy-dippy.
You know, hippie. She dragged me around...
I'm gonna have to look up what to do next. Hang on.
She dragged me around these shops, and they'd have all these crystals and that stuff that you burn. It's kind of like incense, but it's thicker. You know that stuff? It's like sage or something.
I think it's just incense.
No, it's sage or something.
Sage is a herb.
Whatever.
You sort of malfunctioned there for a second.
But anyway, I never believed in all this rubbish, like. But I loved the smell of the incense and the sage, and I love looking at the crystals because they're so pretty. Like, I didn't think, like my friend at the time, that they were going to cure me or whatever, but I thought they were cute. You burn sage, though. Yeah, thanks, Canarius.
Talk to the receptionist.
For cleansing, yeah, thanks.
Yes, that's all fine. You need more information about the Ripper to tell her. You can come back anytime you have some. That's all fine. We've done everything in the police station. Catherine's apartment is apparently where we need to go. Catherine's journal?
Did you get Did you get the file on Magoni?
Magnata?
And get the scan card?
Shh! Just relax, I need to read.
I am relaxed.
What is the code to decrypt Catherine's journal? Did we get into Catherine's journal? Oh, we did get into Catherine's journal! Oh, we have it in our fucking database, I forgot. You cannot do this until Act 2, after you've been to the file room. What? Apparently, the code to access Catherine's journal is in the file.
Well, they are hippy dippy shops. They're all like white people in long, colourful gowns who go namaste.
Wow.
They are.
Wow.
They are. Have you been to any of them?
No.
Then how would you know?
Open the web.
My
open
friend
the database,
dragged me around
electronic
loads
journal.
of them. There's one in Yall down there, one of those crystally shops.
So it says Slayer?
And they have books on like fairies and angels and tarot cards. Tarot cards are quite pretty too.
It says that the access code for this is somewhere in the file of Vincent Magnotta.
Can I have a look?
It says access file name Slayer, but I think that's his file.
Maybe it's his date of birth?
Date of birth, July 24th, 1997.
Oof. I do like a hippy dippy shop, but I'm very white and enjoy your flowery clothes.
Flowy clothes.
Flowy
That only
clothes.
confirms.
No, but like you can see that it's a
It
bit...
might be date of birth. It might be, she's really into horoscopes. What's July? What's July in, horoscopes?
I don't know.
What's July
You mean
horoscopes?
star signs?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's the July horoscope? July 24.
Cancer.
Cancer.
No, I'm not saying like...
Nope.
Try the date of birth.
What, July 24, 1997? Nope.
No. Ah, well.
Is this in Dutch? This is decrypted. I'm just gonna get the answer.
It's just...
I looked up hints. I'm just gonna get the answer.
It's just that some of those shops are kind of very culturally appropriation of like...
What is the code to decrypt Catherine's journal? It's in Magnotta's personal file. Think of Catherine words. Those are the two hints.
The code is Scorpio.
The code is Scorpio.
Oh,
What the
because
fuck?
he won a Scorpio prize, remember?
He won the Scorpio award for the highest bounty. Why the fuck would that be?
Because like you said, she's into horoscopes.
Yeah, but why would it be on her? Why would it be on his file in the first place?
Because he won an award that was called the Scorpio Award.
No, but why would... This is her journal. It's nothing to do with him.
I don't know.
Why the fuck is this happening? Scorpio. Jesus Christ.
Calm down.
He encrypted... Oh, he must have been tampering with evidence then.
She was having an affair with Christopher Walken.
Maybe?
She gave him Gilmore Girls boy for Christopher Walken.
Uh-huh.
Can you imagine Christopher Walken orgasm?
Emma, what the fuck? A lot of people find Christopher Walken very handsome.
Yeah, but that voice. Can you imagine,
Emma?
imagine him orgasming? Can you imagine him going like, oh.
You're very sleepy.
He sounds so silly. I just laugh.
Can this killer really be a modern-day Jack the Ripper? Like his namesake, he eviscerates and brags about it in crazed letters to the public. Like his namesake, he holds a city in terror. The police are helpless to stop him. He strikes without warning and vanishes without a trace. I suspect the Ripper is one of three people. Vincent Magnotta, the lead detective in the case, Claire Burton, the metacog cyber surgeon, or Joey Falconetti, a legendary deck cowboy with a criminal past. I must investigate these three and learn anything I can about them. While in Burton's office, I noticed an old college text called Advanced Notional Mapping. There's an inscription inside. It's a slim chance, but it could be a lead. Soap delivered as promised. I can learn even more about Magnotta, Burton and Falconetti if I dare. I've taken measures to hide what Soap delivered. Using the book The Women of Whitechapel and Jack the Ripper seems appropriate. If everything works out, I'll be rich over this. At first I didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. I lived in a ratty triplex for half a dozen years. That'll never happen to me a second time.
So she doesn't care about saving people, just getting rich.
Oh, it's still encrypted. Right. So it's only 50% clear. So I'll need to find another code somewhere. Using the book, The Women of Whitechapel seems appropriate.
And Jack the Ripper.
I've taken measures to hide what Soap delivered, so let's find that book. She only appears to have like 2 books in this flat, so I think it's probably right here. The Women of Whitechapel and Jack the Ripper.
That's a terrible title.
Oh, what are you? It's a spooky cyber boy. Oh no. What the fuck am I doing? Oh no!
Coming up, boys! Ah!
That was so hard to find. So this is a code.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Then go to the bathroom.
No.
Why?
Excuse me.
Just go now.
But I'm comfortable.
I'm not even sure what I'm meant to be doing. Imagine a competent police force just opening it randomly. Just actually, you know, searching the flat.
I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Then go. I'll see you in a minute. Imagine a competent police force. I mean, this implies that any serial killer case has a competent police force. From the very little true crime I've watched, it seems like the main thing that lets them get away with it is that the police are shit. New code, need new clue. Yep. Fuck me. Everything's difficult. I guess we can talk to Soap then. Soap is, does this shape remind you of anything? That feels like it. Does this shape remind you of anything? A spaceship? That wasn't a clue, but a genuine question. No. A horseshoe crab. It genuinely looks a lot like a horseshoe crab. The shape in the middle. And then there's this grid at the bottom that lights up in random ways. Like that activates that. And that. And that. That. That seems to do nothing. Okay, let's just go. I made something from the game, I know. Is this in the shape of any, fucking constellations, maybe? Like Scorpio? Scorpio there? Scorpio is 8. Oh, that's way too fucking complicated. No, probably not. We can probably go up to Soap, because it was like, okay, Soap is where I get all of my info. Let's go to Soap's house. And then maybe we can ask him about something. Hey, Soapman.
Got those reporter's instincts working, huh, Quinlan? Hot on the trail.
Oh, you're very useless. You're so fucking useless. I hate you. Falconetti safe house, gym, newsroom. Is there anything else in this file? File name Slayer. Tech rating highest. Silver Cross for bravery? There's a year. It could be like a code with years. I don't see any grids or anything. What other images do I have saved from this game? Like, is it something from the first time I played this, maybe? Nope, that's all from puzzles I've solved. Cool, lovely. Falcon Eddie? Eddie, help! Help me! I hate this. Why is this so difficult? Why have they made this game so hard? Maybe go to Chroma Captain now? That's my second choice, is like, maybe even that will be enough to like tell her who she suspects. Maybe it'll be Coma Catherine.
No, my headphones.
What? Here.
What? Why didn't you pick them up?
Didn't feel like it. I can't talk to Falconetti. He's like, nah. Yeah, she suspects this guy. I'm gonna go to Catherine, the coma girl, and try and fuck with her folds a bit and see if she remembers anything. Just like electrocute her. Go to, what was it called? The Tribeca station. It's Tribeca Center. Have you brought a blanket in?
Yeah.
Emma has brought a blanket because she was chilly. Let's just manipulate her folds, shock them, whatever we can to get those glands milking and get some memories flowing. Because we have some information now. She's like, okay, I suspected these 3, so which one of them is it? If we see some red hair, it's probably woman doctor. What was her name? Burton?
Woman doctor.
Woman doctor. If we see a stupid hat, it's probably Christopher Walken. If we see an incredibly pointy chin, it's other boy.
Yeah, some people think Jack the Ripper might have been a woman. And it's funny.
Chill the Ripper?
Yeah, that's what they say. Chill the Ripper.
Christ.
Like, there's a theory that she was like an abortionist, you know, those women that would do abortions to people. That when it was legal, like. And that's how she tricked
That's
them.
just like the name abortionist, like it's a tobacconist.
That's what they that's what they still call people who do illegal.
It's really funny.
Is it?
Like it just conjures up images of like an old fashioned, like open all hours style tobacconist.
Well, it is very old fashioned.
I know. Like wearing a little smock and talking in a northern accent.
They probably would wear a little smock.
Right, let's go in. Abortionist would be a good metal band name.
But they're like, yeah, if it's Jill the Ripper, she might have been an abortionist, and these ladies came to her for abortions, and she killed them. Because it would be a perfect cover, wouldn't it? And you know, you'd be good at ripping things then.
Did they find any babies?
No.
I think she might have stolen them.
Oh, God.
Just like a little baby keychain or something?
Jesus.
Keep working, Quinlan. There's hope we can save your friend here.
Why do they keep saying friend?
And reveal the Ripper.
I thought it was his girlfriend.
It goes back and forth. I feel like they wrote it both ways and forgot in the edit.
Well, if she's not his girlfriend...
Because at first he started saying partner, and then he started saying girlfriend, and sometimes he's his friend. There's a psych rock band here called Aborted Tortoise, because they always got to have animal and an edgy word.
Aborted Tortoise.
Aborted Tortoise. They missed a cue by not going abortus.
Oh!
Abortoise.
Oh, that's terrible.
Abortoise.
That's terrible.
They're so cute.
Tortoises are cute.
Abortoise. Right, now can I fucking manipulate your folds? That's what we're doing. Milker. Are you fucking joking? I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay.
Well, come on! We found out something about her Ripper files. We can't tell her. She's just gonna go where at us? Christ, the new Pokemon, Abortoise. I might need to look up another hint then. This game is fucking ridiculous. It's so obtuse.
My hair.
I know, we get flashbanged. What is the code to decrypt thing? How do I unlock the book? The answer is hidden in Catherine's journal. Fucking hell. Apparently the puzzle is just in her journal. This would take you, I think, days of actual time to complete this. It's every most obscure fucking answer they could give. Go to world map, go to Catherine's flat. Apparently, if we open up our web, spread our web, go to the database.
You silly bitch.
Shut up.
You silly, sicky, lily. I'm tired.
You are tired.
I'm saying all silly things.
Can this killer really be a modern day Jack the
We
Ripper?
already read that there.
Yeah, I know, but apparently the clue is in here. Slim chance, but it can be read. Soap promised.
National mapping? What was something up there about national mapping?
It said third paragraph. There should be a clue in there. Soap delivered as promised. I can learn even more about Magnata, Burton, and Falconetti if I dare. I've taken measures to hide what Soap delivered, using the book The Women of Whitechapel. If everything works out, at first, I think I've got it.
You did find that thing inside the book.
I think I've got it, because it said in the third paragraph there might be a clue, was its hint that I just read. First would be 1. 2 nickels would be 2. Triplex? 3? Half a dozen is 6. And that will happen to me a second time would be 2 again. This is fucking deranged if this is the answer. Because why the fuck would they have that as the answer? Here's my pen. I'm actually going to physically write this one down. 1, 2, 3, 6, 2. 1, 2... Wait, 2 nickels. Nickels are 5, right? Is a nickel 5? Oh, Christ. 1, 2, 5? Or is it 2 nickels? Is it 5, 5? Oh, for fuck's sake. It could either be... It could be 5 next, and then 3, 6, 2. Or it could be 1, 2... 5, 5, 3, 6, 2. Or it could be 1, 5, 5, 3, 6, 2. There's 4 possible answers there with that ambiguous fucking writing. When it says 2 nickels, is that 2 5s? Or is it the number 2 and then 5? Or is it number 2 and then 2 5s?
Your frustration is funny, George.
I mean, Christ, that's annoying as fuck. There are 6 numbers. 1, 5, 5, 3, 6, 2. So it could be the very last one I wrote, or it could be the first one I wrote. Or it's either number... If there's 6 keys then it's either you or you. It's either these 2 that I've marked. Let's try 1. Is this 1? 1... Oh, Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 3. 6, 2. Holy
a little disc! I haven't seen one of them in years.
What, a little CD?
Yeah.
2040s technology,
When
CD?
was the last time you saw a CD?
A long time. I have not used a CD in a while. Okay, I now have a data disk. Can I use that with a Computron? I'm assuming so. Why is the book whooshing at me? Okay, the book whooshed at me in a very menacing way.
She has a book on horoscopes.
I think so, yeah. That was the clue to her password earlier. Where we had to fight like a big scorpion centaur at one point. Jesus. In Cyberworld.
No, I know, like, that's actually more ridiculous.
Why?
Than if it was in the real world.
Why?
It's silly.
There can be cyber centaur scorpions. This was the crystal puzzle. Right, turn around, try and access her Computron.
Why'd you keep saying that?
It's future computer, a Computron.
Is that a real word? We just made it up.
I don't think so, no. Move this way. Oh, just lumbering around as this fucker. It's so irritating. Oh, there was also the bone cane with a name inscribed on it. That's in our WAP as well. Can I insert the data disk here? I can! Bring me to the cyber realm.
Catherine never was any good with numbers.
What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ, show me that again and I'll take a photo of it. What? Open up data disk, use, take a photo of that. There's a calculator on the desk in her office. Also, I have a phone.
Catherine never was any good with numbers.
Okay. But, like, it's algebra. What the fuck? How am I supposed to solve that? I haven't done algebra since I was 17.
I hated algebra.
I thought algebra was one of the easier bits of maths. But, I mean, I've forgotten now. 46x squared divided by 7inv equals 5. What? Type it in chat for me. Okay. 46x. I'm not typing it in chat. 46x squared. I don't know how to write an exponential. I'll just write 2 in like quotation marks. Divided by. Where's the division symbol? I can just write a slash, right? Divided by 7inv equals 5. Oh, you go up 2. You do like a little up arrow. How do you write a little up arrow? Have I ever done a little up arrow? Where's the little up arrow? It's shift 6. Oh! There we go. What? Shut up. Don't hug me patronizingly.
You're so cute.
No, I'm not. Leave me alone. Also, how long have I had both cameras on? Why is this... Why is the square camera on? There we go. Back in here.
It's still there.
6? No, it isn't. The other camera was on. There.
Okay.
Now try to figure out what inv is. 46x squared divided by 7 inv.
I remember INV from school.
I don't know what inv is.
It's from school. It's from maths.
Is it?
Look it up.
I have no idea.
Google it. I'm sure it's something to do with maths.
Uh-huh. I thought you did it on purpose, but didn't know why.
Are you going to Google it?
Well, it might be... there's a calculator over at the office. Inverse? Maybe? 7 inverse equals 5? What's inverse of 7?
I think you should Google it, because I think that is a maths term.
Where?
Well, I'm just saying you should. Just do it on your phone right now. Just Google what
There's a calculator here. Maybe it has an inv button. Maybe I can just type this in and it'll be fine.
I think you should just Google it.
Somebody actually made a walkthrough. This game was... I mean, it has a big cast. It was relatively famous at the time. It's only now that it's faded into relative obscurity because of its quality.
This blanket smells like cat.
That's because Cat sleeps in it.
Yeah, she does.
Cat sleeps on everything. Did you just go where at Emma? I genuinely don't know, but it's possible.
He did, yeah. He did.
Okay, here we go. 46 on 46 x... Oh, cry. X... Is that... That's cubing it, though, isn't it? That's not squaring it, that's cubing it. 46x squared divided by 7 inv... Oh, Christ off.
There's a V there, too.
I know. There's inv... 46x. So yeah, we're solving for x. So like, oh, what the fuck am I meant to do here? Then I'm so shit at algebra now.
You just have to Google it.
46
Google it.
x squared.
He's going to ignore me.
Divided by 7 inv equal. Well, what's 7 inv? 7 inv is not giving me an answer. Fine, off. There we go. Square root of 5 minus 7 inv divided by 46. The square root of 7... No, the square root of 5 minus 7. You do brackets first, yes. So, 5 minus 7 inv, then divided by 46, and the square root of that? So, 5 minus 7... No, like off, on. 5 minus 7... inv. What the fuck are you doing? On, clear. What the fuck is happening? If I click 5 minus 7 equals minus 2. Yeah, okay. Divided by 46.
And then
equals 0.04 by 7 inv. I'm so fucking dumb. Okay. 5 minus 7 inv equals minus 2. What's 7 inv? Because 7 inv does not resolve to anything. It just gives me that. Please start talking about Midna. This is excruciating. Maths shouldn't be allowed on stream. 5 minus 7 inv. It's a safe space for dumb perverts. 5 minus 7 inv. That's beyond my maths knowledge memory, sorry. Minus 2 divided by... What if we inverse that? Oh, fuck me. Divided by 46.
I know you're going to get mad
equals-
at me, but you're just going to have to do it in a Google calculator. It's not working on this calculator. You could do the sum for real life on the Google calculator. But he could. It's not working on this one, is it? You'll have to find a
Well,
Google.
they're giving me the tools.
They're not,
Scientific
because you kept on saying
calculator.
the inverse didn't work.
Well, maybe it doesn't on just 7. Okay, so
Emma is
5
actually talking sense.
minus
Thank you.
7 inv equals -2. Inv. That is not how inv works. Then. Oh, inv is changing the stuff. It's changing like it to like exponential or whatever. And 10 minus 1. Fuck, I'm bad at maths. Jesus Christ. 5 minus 7 inv. I'm so dumb. Can I just literally type in the thing? Hang on. 46 x squared divided by 7 inv equals 5. Solve that for x for me, please. Ripper equation. Please. Yeah, that's how I feel. This is the final straw that will finally make me unsub. Dangerously too challenging for someone with your level of dumbness. Game boomers. Right. It tells me to put 46 times 2, 7 inv equals 5 into the calculator, which of course doesn't work. Does anyone know what I'm supposed to type in at a total standstill?
You go to the third one.
It's been ages. It's not an equation at all. You have to click blindly on the keys of the calculator as follows. Key marked 4, key marked 6, key marked x multiplied by, key marked 2, etc, etc. What? No.
Well, you have to double cameras up again.
Oh, I do. Why is that happening? I have no idea. Square camera. If you haven't succeeded yet. What? Does nobody know? Ripper. Hang on. Full camera. Act 2. It's a mathematical equation. Enter the equation exactly as it is on the calculator.
It is fucking
Enter the
minging.
equation exactly
So
as it
cute, Dad.
appears.
It's minging, it's fucking
What, so you just want me to
minging.
type it in and not try and solve it? But there's no X button, is there?
There.
Oh, wait, does it want me to actually do the fucking, like, multiply as opposed to X?
Maybe?
Like, hang on. What do you want from me here?
Coming up, boys! Ah!
So, off, on, clear it. So it's 4, 6, x2 divided by 7 inv equals 5. No, that obviously did nothing. Type in the equation. 46 x... I mean, that's a cube button is the problem, but I'll click it. 46x divided by 7 inv equals 5.
Pretty clever. A neat little place to store surveillance bugs.
You're so mad.
Very mad.
Jetzt sag ich Fortnite und trink Cola!
Does she have a fake eye?
A bug. A bug.
Alright.
What the fuck are these? It's not even solving an equation, it's just typing it in, exactly. Let's never speak of this again. This is worse than the door. Actually, no, the door was my fault. This, I feel, is the game's fault.
Is that bug in the design of a fake eye?
I think so. Where the fuck would I put that? So I have 2... Yes, exactly. That x2 wasn't x3. I'm still slightly convinced that was cubing and not squaring. Okay, where to next? Now we have bugs. What am I supposed to do with the bugs? You cannot use this object here. I mean, yeah, but... Where would I see an eyeball? Done. Eat the bugs. Maybe I can bug the cops?
Oh, that kind of bug. As in... That's in.
Yeah.
Spy equipment.
Like a little microphone or something. What did you think? An actual bug was shaped like an eye?
No, I thought that it was a computer virus.
Well, that's kind of a bug. It might be. Who knows?
No, if you're using microphones to spy on people, how's that a computer virus?
Mm. Hello, folks. I'm in Cornwall and closer to you all. Beer Silas, Bar Silas, and Gran.
Hello.
Welcome, Weetabix. I hope you're having a lovely time.
Do you
Not
like
now,
Bluey?
Quinlan. It's not a good time.
Oh my God, Emma has not shut up about Bluey
Don't
for
you
ages.
talk to me like that,
Emma won't stop talking about Bluey.
Bluey.
And she described you as a cool parent who would probably know about Bluey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Christ.
My dad's from East Anglia.
Mm-hmm.
Or is
What
it?
constitutes East Anglia?
Yeah, I don't know. There's somewhere in the countryside there.
We can bug Magnata, maybe?
Well, he was born in Manchester and his parents are in Manchester, but they moved to East Anglia and he grew up there. Somewhere near the Yarmouth place, I think.
I don't know what that is. It's in the east and Cornwall is in the west. Is Cornwall... Oh yeah, I always thought Cornwall was like the bit between... I always thought Cornwall was next to Dover, basically. And then I learned that
It's
Cornwall...
quite close, isn't it?
Cornwall is like the opposite place, isn't it?
I thought it borders Dover.
Cornwall is like at the very
it borders,
western tip.
It borders Devon.
Yes. I think. Right. Can I put... Oh, hang on! We can bug his fucking cigars! This is what the cigar looks like. Yes! God, I'm smart. We can bug a cigar.
Magnata will never even notice the bug is there.
Despite it looking completely different from the other cigars now. You insane man. Bug a cigar, that seems insane. Where else can we bug?
Unless he never actually uses them when they're just there for show. But we
saw him chomping some cigars.
He's gonna die of cancer. Well, cigars are like cigarettes times 10, man. Like, you never even see people smoking cigars nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
I know that they were used for special occasions anyway, like, oh, we've done a business deal or we've had a baby, that would be when the men would get out the cigars. But, like, when was the last time you saw anyone actually smoke a cigar? They're that poisonous.
I can't think of where else an eyeball would be. I'm assuming we're bugging two of the suspects, right? So we've bugged Magnata. Where would we bug... So I guess we'd have to go to maybe Falconetti next? See if we can get something from him? But is there anything to bug in here, maybe, just to check? Cunt smoke cigars now for some reason.
Cunts always smoke cigars.
I mean, look
yeah,
at
Andrew Tate, Lawrence Fox. It
was
so
is it like now that kind of guy?
Well, it was always kind of a sort of businessman, wasn't it? Because Mad Men, they smoked it. It'd be like if you've had a son, you know, your wife had a... Oh my goodness.
Okay? I sold those fossils some Lucid B. Not my fault they had blowouts. I mean, what are you making a big deal out of this for? It's not like they weren't ready for the big sleep.
It's touching to see you feel so deeply. They say underneath the skin of every junkie runs the blood of a poet. I wouldn't know. I'm just a cop who loves his job. No performance now, Mother. I'm in rehearsal.
You're not going to stop him from beating up this man?
Apparently not. We don't care. Bye.
So you're not even going to... Can you not even try?
I don't think so.
That's awful.
We just care about Coma, girlfriend. I don't think I could, like, talk to him or anything. Nope. Let's go then. Falconetti's safe house, please. I smoke cigars occasionally. I told you, Victorian gentleman. Cigars, brandy, whiskey, port. Yeah, but you haven't been under house arrest in Romania. Give him a kick for me. Can I... Okay, where would I put an eyeball?
Eyeball ball.
Would an eyeball fit into any of these? I could replace my girlfriend's eye with a fake bug eyeball and then spy on Burton that way.
Jesus.
I mean, it's just a suggestion. I could.
No, you couldn't.
I could gouge out her eye, put in a fake eyeball.
I think, not that I'm some expert, but I think if you gouge out an eye, it's pretty hard just to put it back in.
No, I mean, we'd take the bug eyeball, put it
Yeah.
in place of the gouged eyeball.
Yes, I know, but eventually she'd want her real eye back. It's quite hard to
Oh,
put
I'm sure she'd rather be out of the coma. She can deal with that later. She
What,
can get a cyber eye.
out of the coma with just a hole in her face.
You can live with one eye, Emma. Peter Falk did it, speaking of cigars.
What?
Peter Falk famously had one eye.
Yes, I know, but that...
So you can live with one eye.
Obviously you can live with one eye, but it's not pleasant, is it?
I think it would be fine. You could have an eye patch or a cyber
Oh,
boy.
who wants to have an eye patch?
Eye patches are hot. What? Don't look disgusted at me. They are.
I have a very bad eye. Which one is it again? It's this one, my right eye. This is my right eye, isn't it?
You're so sleepy. Are you going to pass out?
I have a very bad right eye, so I'll probably go blind in my eye at one point, and I'm not going to have eye patches or a hole in my eye.
But that would be fun. You could get an eye patch.
I don't want an eye patch.
That would be really cool. Can you get an eye patch?
No.
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 Okay. I'm just saying it would be cool if you had an eye patch.
They don't do glass eyes anymore.
Yeah, I think people have embraced that the eye patch is just obviously cooler than a glass eye.
I wouldn't want an eye patch.
Oh, they do a cap over your eyeball. Oh.
I hope I don't lose my eye.
It'll be fine. We have another one.
I have pandivitis, which means it swells. And cataracts.
I know, Emma's 30 and has cataracts.
My wife is thinking of getting one.
That is so cool. Or an eye patch. Again, eye patches are really cool. Any sort of weird fake eye stuff is cool. It's like a scar. There's no such thing as an uncool scar.
What about Freddy Krueger?
Looks still cool. Still looks cool. Burns, scars, they all look cool. So whatever fake eye you get, it'll probably be cooler than a regular boring eye. Speaking of which, can I gouge out my girlfriend's eye now, please? Any eye stuff makes me cringe. Like that
Me
scene
too.
in
I hate eye stuff.
Dead Space where he gets the needle in his pupil or whatever. Or any Fulci movie.
Like I read this once. It's really easy to take out an eyeball with a spoon. Can you imagine that though?
I mean, I imagine it would be, yeah.
No, apparently it is. It's really easy to remove an eyeball.
I mean, it's a ball of jelly.
With a spoon.
And it's just like a hole. So yeah.
Because that was what it was. It was in Slumdog Millionaire. There's like gangs in India. They're kind of like
Keep
faking
working, Quinlan.
gangs. You know, they have little kids.
Let's hope we can
who,
save
like,
your friend here.
They take out their eyes
And
so people
reveal
give them
the
more
Ripper.
money, and it's really or put acid in their eyes. It's really easy. You just take it out with a spoon. It's horrifying.
Are there any teaching skeletons here? Are there?
Look, stop all this now. You're not going to do any of this anymore.
What? What anymore?
You're not hiding and taking out the woman's eyes.
I'm not taking out her eyeball, but I need a skeleton.
Nutella.
Is there a
spoonful of Nutella. Ooh, I might get some Nutella. I got a piece of wood chip under my eyelid when I was little. It scraped my eyeball quite badly.
Ooh, I had a very, very, very minor version of that fairly recently.
Did you?
Yeah, a couple of years ago I went swimming and there was a piece of grit scraped my eyeball.
I remember that.
When I was under the water. And
that's when I went with you, wasn't it?
It was just very painful for a while, and then I had to get steroid drops put in my eyes.
Do you remember? That's when I went with you.
Yes.
Well, that's why you should wear swimming goggles.
Yeah, but then you'd be a nerd. I'd rather get scratched.
This is like people who don't want to wear helmets when they bike.
Yeah, I don't think I did used to wear a helmet when I would cycle around. That's for nerds.
There's a guy in my college who cycles to school and he doesn't wear a helmet, and there's a girl and she's like, "Oh my god, you never wear a helmet."
Mind your own business.
I mean, apparently it's not illegal in Ireland for him to go about without a helmet. Is that true?
Nanny state.
No, he said.
I know.
He said that it's not illegal. What do you mean they should enforce it? Yeah, because thinking about it, loads of cyclists I see about the place aren't wearing helmets. And when we went to Amsterdam, all the cyclists, there are hardly any of them wearing helmets either. That's very silly.
The one I have in my knuckle for failing to cut a Swede, isn't that cool? It probably is. Scars of any sort are just a little cool.
I wish
I have
I
one
had
of
a
those
scar.
from trying to peel a butternut squash. Do you peel butternut squashes?
I wish I had.
It's the only time I've ever had a butternut squash was baked, and I think it was in the shell. What do you call it? The case? Peel, I guess. It was a gourd, basically. Where the fuck am I meant to go? Where would a skeleton be? Or an eye?
What time is it now?
It is 16:45. It'll end in a few minutes. I just want to figure out this puzzle first. Where was it? There was a... No, we wouldn't put a bug in Catherine's apartment, but there was a skull there. Falcon Eddie. It's going to be Falcom Eddie, or it's going to be Hospital.
Why does he call Falcone Falcon Eddie?
Because his name is Falcon Eddie, and they call him Falcon Eddie instead of Falconetti.
That's stupid.
Because Americans. Because they can't say T's in words, they go Falconetti.
You're being mean.
Well, they do in this game. Newsroom, police station,
Maybe that's just New Yorkers, not Americans.
Maybe. I mean, that's the biggest America, right? New York is the biggest America, I think. Catherine Fowles' apartment. Falconetti safe house. I'm going to look up a hint again.
I'm not sure. Is it? Like, yeah, it's the biggest city, but that doesn't mean it has the most people in it.
It says Tribeca Center is the next place to go. Okay. So, we're missing something. Cool. Enter. Back to the game. Maybe it's downstairs? Maybe it's in the fucking morgue or something like that? Hint from quote. Oh god, what is this gonna be? Dreya looking up foot of the week. We need to put it in a foot. Right. So there's no Skelly Boys in there, I think.
Does it have to be in a skeleton?
I don't know, I assume where else would you put an eyeball?
Can't you just hide it in something?
I mean, I would. I just put it in like a shelf or something and hope they didn't notice, but this guy's more discerning.
Who? The policeman?
I'm not a policeman.
You could just hide it in, like, I don't know.
Stop calling me a cop, it's a slur.
You act more like a cop than a reporter.
Well, we're a tabloid reporter, we harass people.
No, I mean, you ask questions that, you know, people, why would people answer you if you're just a reporter?
The transitions are infuriating, it's so slow. Makes the game 10 times longer. I wish I could skip them like in an adventure game. Like in Monkey Island where I could just click and it would just go there.
Hello, Taco! Hello! Hello!
Where is she?
Jump up!
Oh my god, why?
Jump up! Go on, jump up!
No! Can't press escape. Not on these. On cutscenes, yes.
Oh, careful. There you go.
Right, cat. No.
She can go on my lap. Kane, put her on my lap.
No, put her on your lap.
I don't think I can get her from this angle.
Yeah, tough. Meow. Cute meows. Oh god, hair in my nose.
See? Hair everywhere.
Hey, Jake.
Do you want to fuck for a bit
Saw
in the
your story on
bins?
the last murder.
No, Kane. Don't do that to your girlfriend.
Look. You know I was just kidding about your squeeze croaking and all, right?
Mm-hmm. My squeeze.
I mean, God, man, it must have been awful. And I'll
What
tell you something
century is
else.
this, like?
Magnato's been looking for you. I mean, I figured you should know, because he is not the kind of guy I would want looking for me. He isn't even the kind of guy I'd want to look at me.
Is he here now?
He just left. Coast is clear.
Thanks, Viv. I appreciate it.
Not enough you don't. But you're welcome just the same.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, she just needs to buy a vibrator, that one. Why does Dreya think people have sex in bins?
I've never looked over here. Oh, there's a fucking card right there. I'm so dumb. That will get me into the thing upstairs. I've never noticed that was there before.
She's purring. Can they hear her over the microphone?
Probably not.
She's really close to the microphone. She's on my lap. Her into the mic.
I was holding a cat. You can just see the tail. Why does Dreya think people have sex in bins? She implied
I just read that.
Did you?
You don't pay any attention.
I wasn't. I was looking at cat. People have had sex in bins. People having sex behind bins is common. Can't hear purring.
Push microphone towards her face.
No.
Would you
I don't know if it would still pick it up. It's a low frequency.
Wow.
If it's a place, it's probably happened in there. Exactly.
You got lonely and you wanted to take company? You got all lonely.
The cat is very clingy. The cat will just run at Emma and sit on her laptop sometimes.
Yeah.
Where are you getting this from? One of your weird porn searches.
The other night.
Having sex behind the bin, like having a shift behind the bins,
Oh.
is a rite of passage for a lot of people.
Would you stop saying it like that?
Excuse me?
Don't say shift.
You're Irish.
I know.
You're from Cork. That's a very Cork
And
thing,
it
isn't
sounds
it?
so common. Just say having sex.
Jesus, she's a fierce ride. Love to shift her up against the bins. Let's put in the scan card. Yippee!
The other
Live
night.
behind the bike sheds, but not the bins.
No, that's British.
Ooh, fancy with your bike sheds.
That's British.
Our schools just had bins. Woo! How fancy!
Jesus.
What? I was just surprised at how fancy it looked.
I'm covered in little cat hair now.
Mm-hmm. Are these vibrators?
But the other night, when I was on my laptop watching Bluey, actually,
Oh, Christ.
Taco sat on my laptop on the on the actual keyboard. Is that what you call it? Keyboard. She actually sat on that bit, and I was trying to push her off because I was afraid she was gonna mush it up, and she drooled on my laptop. She drooled.
Irish bin sex lore. What the fuck is this? Does this mean I'm opening my web? I'm spreading my web for these vibrators.
Don't stop it.
Well, these are clearly vibrators and the web is spreading.
They're markers, Kane.
They're not markers. Those are vibrators.
They're markers.
I don't believe you.
Dr. Burton's prescription.
Markers, Kane.
Object scanned into database.
Ah.
Okay.
Object scanned into database.
Woof. No, stay. Cuddle me.
Anything else? Can I access her computron? The guinea pig just scarpered across. Or was that her? Was it both?
Yeah.
Both.
The cat jumped down and frightened the guinea pig.
Oh no. My cat shook her head this morning and dribble flew into my eye. Oh god.
Look, we need to get those lint roll things.
You get one.
Where'd you get them?
Any supermarket, I think.
I've never seen one.
Okay, I think that's it here. Okay, let's look in the web.
I've never seen one.
Mm-hmm.
That is definitely markers. Because look, she uses it to write her prescriptions.
Ripper book. Prescription pad.
Oh, look. Look. Oh, you missed it.
No.
Pebble
Salisbury.
and Taco, we're looking at each
I
other.
wonder what that means.
They do that a lot.
Yeah, but it's cute.
Okay, here we go. Reminder.
She's going over. Pebble's going over to the car. She's going over. Ah,
Again, they do that all the time.
Yeah, but I'm telling the people.
Reminder for the immediate future.
And
now
also,
that
this
Ripper
game has
case.
gotten a bit boring, to be honest.
What do you mean?
Well, maths equations and terrible puzzles.
Now that Ripper case has been dumped at my front door, send encoded e-memo to Rhodes soon. Okay. Keep Magnata out of the Metacock and away from Powell. That maniac brought her here for a reason. What does he know? I have to take control of this situation. Don't forget regular gym appointments.
Oh, jeepers. She got a fright.
Have to keep Rory? Joey? JC? Have to keep Joey out of this. That's the move Magnata expects me to make. Oh, it's Falconetti. It could incriminate us both. I need to examine Renee Stein's body after Farley leaves. I've got to keep a lid on Farley. If he begins to dig too deeply, something will have to be done. Ooh. Okay. Right, and we have a prescription pad, which has her signature on it. So we can probably do some fraud. Lovely. Right, let's leave. I should probably save now and we should exit. Oh, this game makes my brain hurt. I think we're most of the way through, to be honest.
I'm so covered in cat hair.
Well, that's because you picked up a cat. Your face has gone bright red.
I told you I'm allergic.
God, I'm so tired as well. Because it's odd sleeping hours.
Okay.
Here's the description.
I can't help it.
I don't know. On the trail.
It's not my fault.
We have a little bit of a lead
It's not my fault
now.
you wake up every time I move.
Right,
Just go back to sleep.
Thank you, everybody, for joining. It was very, very fun. I will be live again tomorrow for some Rust.
What does that say there?
Not.
There.
Fexofenadine is good for bad allergies. I don't know what that is. Is that why it's called Fextra Life? I think that's a website for furries.
Oh,
Does it have a say?
Do you have to bring everything back to sex?
Furries! I have been told many times that furries are not about sex.
Yeah, but
They are.
No, let's finish.
Right. Oh, raid somebody. I'll be live again tomorrow for Rust. What the fuck is that noise? I think it's the Rust menu. Not Rust menu. Ripper menu.
Yeah, it is. It's
let's do this.
the upper menu going like...
Slash raid. I'm still not typing in the right chat. Slash raid. This person. There we go. Aliens are coming to a dub streamer. I got prescribed it for my animal allergies. Maybe you should look into that. Right, thank you for watching, everybody. It was bizarre. Bye. See ya.
Bye.
Wave goodbye.
Arrivederci.
Oh, Christ. Wave. Keep waving. Keep waving.